I did this one to impress my third husband.
Yeah, people who use ranged weapons are cowards.
I never denied those allegations.
Nearly all of you rolled a 1.
All right.
Oh, come on.
Above board, this thing probably tastes amazing.
Vanessa, I don't know how to say your characters' names.
Vanessa, help!
Who's ready to play some Rusthenge?
So
I am,
actually
oh boy.
I actually have a question before we start.
What?
I don't like the way that you used dogs being on fire as an example of why we need to step away, and we have 2 dogs in this party.
This is the intro, and no one's going to have context of that. No,
Good.
they're not going to know what I said. In fact, I want to turn around from you. I think you said that. I think you put dogs on fire.
Oh no, the dogs are on fire. We gotta put them down.
No, it's put us out. It's put us out, not put us down. No.
Oh, okay. No, my bad.
Welcome, everyone.
He's gonna light us on fire! Help!
The worst intros ever. Top 10.
Yeah, my bad. Do you want to do that? Are you ready for Rusthenge again so we can all go, yay!
Yeah, let's all do it. Yeah, again. All right, everybody. Let's get ready to play some Rusthenge.
Woo!
You guys suck at this.
Guys, that was the cue.
Why was everybody like super silent after? I was like, I'm gonna join in as like a background vocal, and then it was just straight crickets.
I went woo, and then no one else did it. I was like, did I just get played? Is this like...
Yeah.
We've actually set this up for you just for your social anxiety to spike. All right, everybody. Whenever Monty speaks, just be quiet and stare at Monty.
Oh, great. Oh, dude, I love that. That's my favorite.
This is great. You know, I'm gonna do that the entire game.
I sentence you to the only person in the room cheering.
Oh my god.
A crime of which
everyone.
I've committed many
I
times.
cast the only person that clapped.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of a narrative declaration thing. I will be your host today. I am Zoran the Wizard, and of course, I am joined by some fantastic players. We're going to start from left to right on the overlay. Joe, you're going to be the first one. So basically, would you like to tell me who are you? What are you? Who are you playing? And like, what experience have you had basically playing tabletop RPGs and stuff?
Yeah. So, hello, my name is Joe Cat. I am an animator as well as a variety YouTuber and streamer. Mostly just doing whatever. And VTuber. And I am playing Mama Maria, who is going to be cooking food and helping out with these wonderful adventures, because you cannot go adventuring on an empty stomach, as many Monster Hunter players will know. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I have experience with Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. That is the majority of my experience. I played a little bit of Starfinder a long time ago. I played Edge of the Empire, but mostly just kind of been sticking with D&D. And I don't know, with 2nd edition Pathfinder coming out and looking a lot more approachable than the 1st edition. Not that, you know, there's anything wrong with that. I'm interested. I wanted to branch out. I want to see what else the tabletop world has to offer.
Well, I'm glad to bring you in and try to teach you a little bit of it. Which,
Yeah,
since you're
thank you.
We got some 2 brand new players to it, and got some 2 veterans. One of the veterans who we've been having for a long while is Froggy Lot.
Hi, my name is Froggy Lock, and I'm a variety streamer and a content creator, and you can't get rid of me today. Playing Biscuit. I'm a level 1 dog.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
I hate you so much.
When Biscuit and Gravy, they're brothers. Biscuit and Gravy are brothers. Once, when gold was really slim, we sold Biscuit's shed hair as exotic fleece, and we turned that into yarn, and it was so popular that people then hunted us down, and we had to flee the town because they were going to shave me.
I want to turn you
Couldn't
to
let
a
it-
rug.
I'm just
Couldn't
a
let it happen,
dog.
man. That's my brother, you know.
I'm
I
so
want to look
sorry.
like
I
one
hope
of
you
those
get better.
Zolo dogs, man. That's just not fair.
There's not much more to say other than I'm a dog. I've been here for a while, even though I'm a level 1 dog.
To help everyone out, Froggy is a Shoony, and she is a level 1 fighter.
Dog.
Fighter. And what's your experience with tabletop RPGs, Froggy?
Well, Soren actually owns a fraction of my soul. It's in a bottle, and I've played a lot of Pathfinder. I've played a lot of Pathfinder, always against my will, always, because he takes my soul and he goes, I'm going to shake this bottle until your soul gets blended up. I'm going to shake it really hard. It's going to blend up into juice, and then you'll never get it back. And I go, Zoran, please don't do that. And then he goes, okay, you better play this little kobold. So I play a kobold. And then he goes, okay, you better play this little Leshy. And I go, okay, I'll play Leshy. Please just don't blender my soul. Please don't blender my soul. I play a lot of Pathfinder. Before Pathfinder, I actually played Dungeons and Dragons too. I played Dungeons and Dragons too. But
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Monty, I'm really sorry.
Hi.
I like Pathfinder a little more than Dungeons and Dragons.
That's okay. You like what you like.
Just because, like, it feels like all the things move really fast. And
Why are you apologizing to Monty like she founded Wizards of the Coast? Like, I'm sorry, Monty, your game sucks.
Listen, Froggy doesn't want another game master to blend her soul. She's only got one, and it's
I only have one, and I've already got a chunk missing because Zoran keeps making me form these really great memories and spend time with my friends and play really awesome characters and really awesome campaigns like Raccoons and Kingmaker and.
The absolute tragedy.
This is not Stockholm Syndrome. Don't you dare say anything. She can leave at any point.
She can go anytime she wants. Well, what about now? I said anytime she wants.
Yes. Speaking of women once who can't leave anymore, Monty, who are you?
Hi.
Who are you playing? And what's your experience?
Oh my goodness. I'm Monty Glue. I am also a variety streamer and recently a VTuber as well. I do so much tabletop stuff. Most of my streams are tabletop. I'm also the DM for on Wednesday nights over at the Unexpectables, where we play D&D 5th edition.
Twitch.tv/ The Unexpectables. The Unexpectables. And then also on YouTube channel as well. Yeah.
We're currently in our second campaign, which we are at a really, really cool arc, which I'm very excited for. They're on like a sky, basically like sky sea island place where I have to fly on the backs of dragons to get from island to island and stuff like that. It's very fun.
That's bitchin'.
Yeah. But I actually started my tabletop adventure with Pathfinder 1st edition, which was a doozy to start with. And then I went to 5th edition. I've played Tiny D6. This is my second time playing Pathfinder 2nd edition. I played through the beginner box and betrayed Zoran because I didn't. I know you were. I'm sorry. My friend was like, "Hey, do you want to play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then like Zoran, like a month later, was like, "Hey, do you want to play?" And I was like,
I
should have
we're
been
all
like,
taking.
It's like Zoran's good at you.
Dude, I love that we're all taking each other's hands and we're like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I played Pathfinder this one time. Hey, I'm sorry, I played Dungeons and Dragons this one time."
Yeah, and we're on like a tabletop RPG stream. It's just like this is like, God.
Hey, I'm really sorry. I rolled dice with this different system one time. I'm really sorry.
But yeah, I mostly do Pathfinder 5th edition. But I'm branching out as well. I recently ran for Mr. Joseph Catterson in here and some friends. I ran the Final Fantasy 14 tabletop roleplay system. And
I wanted to play that so bad.
God, that's so fucking sick.
If you're interested, Zoran, I'll invite you because once I get the Game Master's Guide, I want to make a one shot. I want to try like running it again as like homebrewed. And then I'm also trying to learn Tiny D6, which is like a little mini D6 system for something big. So yeah, I think that's everything for me. I am also a dog. I'm a level 1 dog as well. Me and Froggy, we didn't communicate right, and we ended up taking the same class. But that's probably fine.
We're brothers.
What's
the last name of both of your characters?
You want to do it, or do you want me to do it, Froggy?
Dog.
It's not dog.
Barkman.
Barkman!
She forgot the last
Gravy
name.
Barkman.
We're Biscuit and Gravy Barkman.
How could you forget our last name? That's like all our legal documents. We kind of need to know that.
Your illegal documents?
I've been going through a lot.
Speaking of going through a lot, here's Cab's character.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Transition sucks. Hey, Cab, who are you? Who are you playing? What's your experience?
Hi there, everybody. My name is Cabal. I'm your favorite frightening, caffeinated cult leader and hooded horror host of the terrified, petrified purple platform of Twitch.tv and all other platforms as well. I'm a variety streamer, voice actor, artist, horror host. You name it, I've probably done it.
Hey, Kev's intro was way better than mine. Can I redo it?
No. You missed like 2 intros so far. You don't get a third.
I just see this is why you have rehearsed bits, Froggy. This is why.
Yeah, that's why we're improvising
that right
everything.
there.
That's why it makes it
like
pure.
You have to think about things, which I know is your specialty.
Speaking of which,
I don't good at think.
Cat, who are you playing?
I am playing Malikai Black Barrel, the
God, he's
level
so
1 Fetchling Gunslinger. Fetchlings are the people with ties to the Shadow Realm. He is tall, pale as hell, brooding, permanent snarl because I don't know, he's got facial scars because tabletop character.
Got a little scratch. He fell down the stairs. He didn't get through battle.
One time I tripped in an inn and I fell into the counter. But it makes me look
I killed a bear
really
once.
cool.
I fought a bear, owl bear.
No, it was from it was from a demon bear. That's what it was.
Demon bear, demon owl bear.
Like a level
really
20 demon bear. Demon bear god.
Demon bear god of owl bears.
Yeah. And it destroyed my parents' kingdom, and now I'm an exiled prince, and I have a special gun, and it's the only one that exists, and it talks to me sometimes, and sometimes it has the voice of my favorite anime waifu, and it can do all these really cool things, and it's all. I'm Zoran. I gave you like my 20-page backstory. And if you could adhere to that, and I would greatly appreciate it.
Keep in mind that I'm secretly a dragon, and I'm going to turn into the dragon on episode 5. Thank you.
Listen, you have no idea how many times people have come up to me going, "Hey, can I keep everything about my character a secret? But then I'm also this with this, half this, with this class, with this class, and this class." And I'm like, "All right, man."
Malikai is quite literally he's a gunsmith for the background because he builds all of his own stuff. He is a gunslinger, particularly the way of the sniper, because he looks at melee combat and he just pushes Gravy and Biscuit forward, and he's like, absolutely not.
Well, he remembers that time where he got in melee combat with that bar.
Yeah, and it's pretty much just him in a nutshell. He's an absolute coward in the best way possible.
Cabal.
Yeah.
This is Malikai and Biscuit and Gravy. I'm just gonna post a picture in Discord.
Now you gotta make me. Now you gotta make me drag it. Yeah. Now they don't have context. You're just as bad as the Kingmaker group.
It is a poor parent in an airport with 2 toddlers on the backpack leashes.
You've seen the image.
Yeah.
You've seen the image. It's the mom with the 2 kids on the child leashes in the airport.
No, see, here's the thing. That image is Mama Maria and Biscuit and Gravy,
true.
and then you've got like Malikai in the background running
sitting
away
on a chair, just sitting,
drinking a black coffee, just like God.
It's him vaulting over the seats trying to take cover. Like, don't look at me.
Oh.
But of course, that's all of our amazing players. Now it is time. I already introduced myself. I said I'm the host today.
Introduce yourself again.
Oh, bitch.
Again.
You can find out what I am at johnthewizard.com.
Shit. Wait, can we swear?
Yeah, you're fine. No one's paying us to do this.
Oh,
except
God.
You at home. Wink. But of course, we're going to start our adventure out near a port. Of course, if you have sounds and stuff like that, you're going to begin to hear it potentially.
Salt water or fresh water?
Salt water.
Damn it.
Just rampant lapping noises.
Yeah. We start our adventure.
We begin our adventure. Here's some docks.
Zoran, shake Froggy's jar.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. start our adventure near some docks. As you guys begin to kind of walk forward, maybe you came to this port, maybe looking for some riches or so, but you guys as a group have had some bonding moments together. Remember that one time you went off to the frozen north because looking for some, you know, riches and treasure and stuff, and you know, you felt like a worm or something. Some things happened, you know, maybe through like some test adventures or so. Maybe you've been able to bond together.
If we fought a worm.
My immersion. Hey, my immersion.
I'm enjoying this fish. I'm enjoying this fish market crawl, everyone. This was a great idea.
Everything smells like fish.
Of course, that's the idea. It's a fish market.
I don't like it.
Well,
I
then
like
maybe that's why you're. No, never mind. I was going to say something very hurtful. Pats him on the back. You're a growing boy. You'll understand.
Oh, the minstrels are playing.
Yeah. You see a band of minstrels over to your right, just going like, well, we better start playing now. It's the time.
Malikai ducks for cover. His music from the gods appears out of nowhere.
As you guys begin to walk forward, the scent of salt and tar fills the air as you approach the docks. You see that there is a lean, withered man with a ledger waiting at the bottom, quill poised. He eyes both of you up and down with caution as someone who's ferried more fools than heroes. You guys have been heading forth over to explore some of the isles that are a bit to the north. Maybe you've heard that there is a place called Osprey Cove looking for either adventurers, workers, people to help out with various projects there. They're trying to encourage builders, architects, anybody with a skilled hand or a skilled sword to come forth and help them. And in fact, what I'll even show you guys is exactly where we are on the world map.
Whoa! We have a world map.
We do have a
quick
world
Map.
Here, let me show you. If you see on my little camera preview here on Discord, here is the world of Galarian. It is large and vast, and many of people have written a lot of things about it. There's a crap ton to go here. The most popular one would probably be here in Absalom, where many adventures have been had here on the channel, where we even went to Otari here. It's a little place there, a little coast there. Absalom's a very popular place. World filled with magic, and then you find out the elves are actually aliens. But anyway, where we will be is across the sea and further up the coast. To the west side of New Thassalon, over here to the Ironbound Archipelago, otherwise known as the Chekakoth Isles. This is where we'll be heading. Did you just say like somewhere you're on some port, maybe off near, maybe here? Let's say you're off to your one port, heading off to join in on adventure and opportunity. The guy kind of looks up at all of you and he's like, are you here to take passage to Osprey Cove, or are you here to just stare how pretty I am? As he looks at all of you up and down.
Hey, boy, well, you are very strapping looking.
Yeah, you look great.
He blushes. Well, no one's
Biscuit
really said
looks
that
at the
before.
Biscuit looks at the adults.
Yeah. Gravy looks up like you guys are. Is this person like a human or?
Oh, you see that he is a withered dwarf.
A dwarf. Yeah.
Long beard, wearing an eye patch. You can tell that he's definitely one of the workers here on the ship that is behind him. And you can see various workers, goods, things like that kind of crossing behind him and going up the gangplank onto this ship. You can tell, like, just from a passive glance, you can see just like maybe there's like a blacksmith looking fellow that comes aboard with his apprentice struggling with an anvil going up it.
Did you lose your eye?
I'm very sensitive about that, you know. It was a terrible accident.
Oh, my bad. I just know that, some buddies, they wear the eye patch over their eyes so that they can go under the ship, and then they switch it so that it's like their eyes already acclimated and they can see.
That's how they see it, mate.
Well, I just thought it's always interesting to hear if like they lost the eye, or if it's just like a choice, like a fashion choice, so you can see when you go into the dark. But
No.
sorry about your eye there, bud. Didn't mean to bring up your PTSD.
No one ever told me that. That would have been useful when I had the other eye.
Did you just think everybody was missing their eyes around here?
Yes.
Oh shit. Well,
Hold on.
Yeah.
sorry about that. Sorry.
Don't dwarves have like low light vision or dark vision?
They sure do.
Maybe this man's disabled. Who knows? Maybe.
Oh my god.
You being
Got the one
ableist
dark
right
blind
now?
dwarf.
Yeah.
Can you not touch the dwarf? Yeah, we'd like to take a ride on your boat, please.
that'd be
All
great.
right. There'll be 1 gold for the passage. And of course, as he takes out a big leather-bound book with a lot of worn pages from voyages long past, he'll start writing things down. It's like 1 gold, and what's your name and reason for passage?
Malikai like kind of sweats as he like looks around, and he like
Gravy will
pulls
walk
out a
up.
coin pouch and opens it, looks at it, looks at the dwarf, looks at everybody else, looks back down at the coin pouch. A moth flies out, looks back down at the coin pouch.
Oh, it's okay, Malikai. I can pay for you. I pull up 2 coins.
Well,
If you want.
I'll take care of you too, Biscuit. And the pat Biscuit, and I'll pull out my own 2 coins too.
Oh, thanks.
Here's my money. I want to go on the boat because I can't swim that far.
All right, great, good reason.
Yeah,
he-
we may be doggies, but we're not
what's-
good doggy paddlers.
He looks to you, Monty, or at least
Oh,
your character
me in
Gravy.
real life? I'm scared.
I'm saying it so you can say your character's name. We're
Peers through the
transitioning
clouds.
through the world of Goofy Stream to story now. He looks up at you and says, "Name and reason for passage."
Looks up at who?
At Monty's character.
Gravy.
Oh,
Oh, here's the money. And it's because I can't swim that far.
He kind of looks at it. Are you an adventurer? Do you do any trade, or are you just? Are you
I'm
a
an
tourist?
adventurer, yeah.
Ah, okay. And he
And
writes.
I'm also a tourist as well, I like to say. You know, we'd like to see the sights, smell the
We like to
roses.
we like to smell the roses real good.
He writes down
Yeah.
adventurer and says, "And your name?"
Oh, Gravy.
Aye. He writes down grave and he's like, "You're free. Passenger cabins, 3 decks down." And he waves
Okay.
you off as you go up the gangplank.
Oh, I have to go next. I have to go next because I have separation anxiety.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
Mama Maria will put her 2 coins on for Biscuit and herself.
Hey, Gravy's going really far. Is Gravy gonna come back?
Oh,
Uh,
you can go, dearie. Follow him.
Hold
okay,
up. He kind of like stops. He says, "What's your name and reason for passage?"
Oh, well, I'm Biscuit, and I'm a bit of a connoisseur of the sights and the smells and the flavors. I'm like my brother Gravy.
Ah, tourist.
I'm an adventurer. I'm an
Oh, he
adventurer.
scribbles out and writes adventurer, quotation marks.
Can't you see my armor? Can't you see my armor? I'm a big boy.
He kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Ah." He's like, "Fine.
Hey, I can't see my brother anymore.
Crew decks on the third deck."
Great. Biscuit's gonna take on Gravy.
Follow the scent.
Yeah.
Hey, who's next?
Maria will go up. Mama Maria will go up. Oh, hello. You probably were batting your eyes at me. I know. I'm so pretty. It's okay. I can go on now. And then she just starts to walk up.
Hold up. As pretty as you are, I would like to know how this beautiful maiden's name and a reason coming aboard.
Oh, you flatter. You see, I am a head chef of my establishment, and I want to travel the world to see of all the wonderful recipes that I can add to my repertoire, my skill set.
Absolutely. All right. But still, name.
Oh, you may put me down as Maria.
Oh, absolutely. He writes you down, and he's like, "Crew cabin's on deck 3, but mine's on second deck."
Riz.
Mama Maria can get it.
She's gonna blow a little kiss and then do like the wide hip sway walk on board.
Just stays away.
Just call it for Helen. Oh, damn, should have said my name.
Should have asked for her number and written it down.
As he turns around, he then stops as he keeps looking up and up and up and up, all the way to Malakai's face. and it goes like, "Holy, you're the tall one, aren't you?"
Malikai like tips the incredibly wide brim hat that like just keeps all the sun and light out of his eyes and everything like that. He leads forward on the arquebus because this man has a rifle that is longer than he is tall that he uses as a staff as he walks. He's like, "Yes, sir, I am."
Hey, how do you breathe up there? Must be so thin.
He's like, "You gotta breathe good to have a steady shot."
Malikai gasping like a goldfish.
Well, I assume you're some sort of hunter, so what should I put your profession down as?
You can put me down as adventurer because I am a hunter of sorts.
Oh, that ain't adventure in your name.
Malikai. Do you require a surname?
Ah, that would be appreciated.
Black Barrel.
Gotcha. All right, crew cabins, deck 3.
Malikai will tip his hat and he'll saunter off after the rest of the party.
Enjoy your stay at the Sailing Glory. And you see he begins to take other people in as more and more people begin to saunter their way up onto the ship.
Hooray.
I like how Chad said the dwarf looking up like Malikai, like William Dafoe in the lighthouse.
That's a good movie.
So with that, if you don't mind if I fast track this a little bit.
No, railroad us. I love trains.
No, it's
Wait, you like
we're on a
trains?
boat.
Froggy, you like trains?
I like trains. Holy shit!
Malikai gets on the boat. Oh, it's a train now.
Oh, I just got hit with
This
so
is
much
excellent.
dopamine.
Good luck editing this easy. Anyway.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm not.
So with that, you guys hop onto the boat. You settle yourselves in before the ship heads off because you guys take some time. It begins after that morning. Soon begin to set sail. Would anybody like to do anything or talk to any of the characters before they set off?
What other folks do we see on the boat? We saw the blacksmith with his little guy with the anvil. Are there any other noteworthy figures?
People.
There's a lot of different people.
There's a lot of different people. Not anybody that you would recognize as being noteworthy. At this point.
I could have sworn for a hot second you said that there were a lot of nefarious people, and I was like, what? We just got here.
Just the den of Maz Eisley in here.
Just you, Malikai.
Sorry, Joe, were you going to say something?
What is that?
No, I'm just
mean?
You look nefarious looking.
I'm not nefarious. I'm a fetchling. I look like that.
You're nefarious looking.
Several people just stay away from Malikai.
Malikai, I think you look fetching.
He like squints like his pupil is yellow eyes. Is like, that's supposed to be a fetchling joke.
I mean, listen, it's our favorite. It's a good fetching is a good thing. That's like a really big compliment because we love it so much.
I could go for some fetching right now.
I would love to, but I feel like if we fetch here and like Gravy leans over like the churning ocean of death, it's just like I don't think we're gonna get the stick back.
Malikai kind of smirks to himself and he looks at Biscuit and Gravy. He's like, what's that? And he acts like he throws something.
Their heads turn in unison.
We like crash through barrels to go after it. I imagine.
like running off.
Oh no, I'm going to go make sure that they're okay.
Did you actually throw something or did you just fake us out?
Oh, he just faked.
Can we roll to see if we figure that out or not?
Absolutely.
I mean, if you want,
Let's
I can roll thievery checks for like a sleight of hand.
Here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and make ourselves acquainted with how the Pathfinder 2nd Edition sheet works in Foundry. So basically, what we're going to do, Cab, I mentioned Malikai is going to have to do a deception. Just to basically trick these dogs, and these dogs are going to have to make.
Deception is not sleight of hand?
It's gonna basically get around the same roll.
Oh, you're faking it, aren't you?
You're lying to us.
Yeah.
Lying.
Do you have a
but he's
lore?
trying to hide if he had something in his hand.
Lying, you're a liar.
Do you have a lore skill or something that like?
I'm trained in thievery.
Oh yeah. Let's all out. I think that's fine. So it's gonna go against their perception. So what we're gonna do here, I think if I do this correctly, for both of y'all, if this highlights correctly, that's where your perception is. If you have your character sheet on, that should be a button that you do. So first off, Cab, go ahead and roll me that thievery check. I mean, you just kind of go whoosh, real quick.
Yeet.
We're
Damn.
screwed.
He's a 17 on the dice for a total of a 21.
Actually, now both of our Shoonies, please roll me a perception check. Left side of your character sheet.
Wait.
All
Total
right.
14 on the dice.
Perception. Oh, by one! By one! Biscuit.
Yeah, that was a 14 on the die for a total of 20.
Now
You'll
for
have
gravy,
to forgive me. I am. Where
okay.
is that?
right there, if that
Oh,
highlighted for you.
okay. Perfect. And I'm trying to do a perception check.
Yes.
Okay.
I really like that application.
Yeah.
13.
right. Both of the dogs do not notice at all.
Biscuit's going around. Now Biscuit is talking to like the NPCs and the boys like, hey, did you see something go fly by here? Hey, can I check under your skirts real
Now,
quick?
of course.
Malikai turns to Mama Maria and like does like spirit hands, like nothing in my hand.
I'm like stuck in a barrel looking for it. My legs are like kicking in the air. I can't find it.
Now, during this moment, this is also going to introduce another thing for Pathfinder 2nd Edition called Hero Points. Everyone at the start of the session gets one, so I'll be adding one to each person's UI here.
Yippee.
So basically, with those hero points, they allow you to do a whole bunch of stuff, but for this context, hero points basically allow you to re-roll d20s. So for those of you who did not like your roll, you can, on the top of your character sheet, there's always there's a hero point thing up here, that basically, if you left click it, it can add more hero points and stuff. If you did not like your roll there to try to go past Malakai's deception, you can right click there in chats of your roll and then re-roll using a hero point.
But I don't
just
want to
reroll
use
thinking
my
it's
hero point for
Yeah,
that.
you can still save it. Absolutely.
I'm saving mine.
Yeah, I just want to be a stupid dog. I'm okay with that. That's inconsequential.
And that is
I'm gonna save it for
A-okay.
when I throw a stick for Malikai and then he tries to search for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ultimate revenge.
And that is A-okay. And so with that, you guys have been able to journey through the sea, going far, across, and wide. Let's say you went all the way over here to
across and wide.
Ping. I can't make it go away. Ah, the line! The line!
Our boat is going crazy!
You're going here! You're here!
Ping pong sounds.
I can't make it go away. Anyway, that's the end of that map.
How much grog did the captain drink? We've been at sea for 3 months. It's like a 5-hour sail.
Help.
But of course, things begin to change as you guys go across the sea. A storm begins to pick up.
Oh no. I start Zoring,
Yes.
I punch the clouds.
All right.
He's tall enough.
He's tall enough.
Storm rolls in, Malikai just starts punching the air. Get out of here, go. Go on, get.
Yeah, get that sky perspiration out of here. It's gross.
Mama Maria.
Parry that lightning.
Maria, you begin to note that as the ship has begun to take its lovely voyage across the sea, a storm rapidly hits your guys' ship. It seems to have snuck up on you all. And as the storm begins to toss and turn things, you begin to hear people scream and panic and everything else because the waves begin to get rougher and rougher and rougher. Is there anything you think you can do to help out these people? You hear some men helping, or like, we need help with the ropes. Help get the sails aligned. And then someone goes, the anchor's chain's about to break. Someone help. And then other folks are going like, my child, I don't know where my baby is.
oh no, oh no, oh goodness gracious, oh no. And she's gonna turn to the party and just, let's see, can I... Oh, this doesn't last that long. I was gonna say I was gonna give guidance to someone and just, I don't know, direct the party, but I can only give, like, guidance only lasts 1 round, so.
So
like,
a cool thing you can do, Joe Cat, if you want to prepare yourself to help someone else do an action, you can still cast guidance on somebody. Game master wise, I'll just give them +1 on a thing for it, just like an add-in for it. A cool thing you can do is called the aid action. Aiding in Pathfinder 2nd edition, basically you take some time and you use an appropriate skill that basically helps somebody out. And if you roll higher than a 15, they get like a +1 to that. And there's some feats and stuff, or if you do a crit, you give them more of a bonus that allows you to be like, hey, you're doing this, I'm gonna help you out. So you can either do that to kind of dedicate helping somebody else, or you can just cast guidance, go off and do something else you want.
Okay, I'm gonna, and I'm only able to do 1, or?
Either or.
Okay, then Mama Maria, seeing all this chaos going on, is just going to go up to Malikai and just slap him on the back. You're young and strong and virile. Go and help him pull those ropes.
like Malikai like stumbles forward before his boots catch on the deck, and he's like, "Oh, got it!
You're so useful, boy. Come on."
Oh, I heard something about a chain. I know all about those.
Roll me a diplomacy if you don't mind, Joe Cat.
Oh, okay, sick. Diplomacy. I have my thing open on a separate window because I saw I could do that. Diplomacy. That's not
You need
great.
to help you out?
There we go. I think I did it. Did I click the dice?
You should. If it's popped out, it has a little bit of a problem with that.
Okay.
Well, it's just a straight. To try it.
This is a straight D20, so I'll just roll a D20. Okay, not bad.
Roll the 17. That is a success in aiding Malikai. Malikai.
Great.
Yes.
You've been instructed by Mama.
Malikai will so like, are they having problems like getting ropes, grabbing ropes, like getting up
they
to
need
sails?
more muscles. More muscles.
Malikai will run up and he will grab a rope. He is not the most well-built individual, but to carry around the basically like castle defense long rifle that he does with the arquebus, he's got some muscle on him, and he will as he's got that basically strapped to his back, he will grab the ropes and pull them with everything that he's got.
All right, roll me athletics.
Yeah,
I'll even allow you to stretch underworld lore on how to tie people up. So you don't have to do
supposed to have underworld lore. I'm supposed to have engineering lore. I'm sorry, that had gotten changed. But
yeah, go and you can fix your stuff later on. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Okay, yeah. All right, so I got a +5 on that. Do I get a +1 to that?
Yes, thanks to Mama Maria.
I will add that in. So now I have a +6 on that roll. Malakai's, like, as he tries to put his back into it, as the storm is whipping around, his boots slip on the deck.
It's a natural 1.
So he goes and he gives it a yank, and his feet just come out from under him.
You fall down and you see the rope, and you see one of the sailors going, and he gets taken up from the storm.
Ooh. Can Mama Maria just step in and just do it herself?
Like the dishes.
Like the dishes.
No!
Sure thing.
I tried to do the right. I tried. It works for me.
Anybody else noticing this? Anybody else? Everyone else is seeing this as well. People can also intervene. Who's intervening?
So, well, Biscuit is gone. Biscuit heard about a situation with the anchor and chains, and Biscuit knows he's a big boy and anchors are very heavy, so he took off all fours to help with that.
All right, you're on anchor. Mama, you're going to try to help out that sailor, right?
Okay, yep. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Want to hear upon it? Or
You know
you do
what?
something
Yes.
a little silly for me, and you take a little pity point from me.
What's the pity point again?
A pity point is basically some resources I have, which in rock grind we kind of make people take complications. This one would be a lot more generous, as long as you do something role play like for me.
Yeah, let's try it out.
It's like tell me, like, usually sometimes it's to a detriment of like, if you're gonna take my pity point, haha, you must take a debuff.
No, I'm cool with that.
Actually, for this, so what I'm going to have you do is, let's see, what appropriate debuff shall we have for you? I'm going to say that something horrible is going to happen to a sailor when it happens. Be able to save some.
Had one fly off the Oh no!
You are free to reroll.
Okay. Just gonna try and grab the rope again. Just come on. Oh, that's worse.
Then giveth and taketh away.
Well,
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
welcome to Foundry.
The boat is gonna fucking sink.
unfortunately, you see the sailors swoosh all the way off into the sea. But there's
Maria
still a
tries-
chance.
When she tries to grab the rope and it slips out of her hand, she's like, "Ugh, these are badly made. The ropes in my home are so much better. These ones, you need to go talk to whoever made these ones because they're not very good."
Meanwhile, Malikai is sliding around on the deck. He's like trying to hold his head off.
And she's like telling a sailor off who's flapping around next to her on the
If these were good ropes, I clearly would have kept my hands on them.
But we're going to change cameras over to Biscuit. Biscuit,
Biscuit's
you see that there's some chains or so basically seem to not be as well maintained as they should have on this ship. And you see there's various ropes that were used to kind of like patch it up basically.
That's insane.
You see that these ropes are also in disrepair. You basically see they're about to snap and take the whole anchor away.
We each paid a gold to be on this clunker.
That's why I was a gold.
This whole place is a OSHA violation.
Who the hell got away with this? What the? And he's gonna pull out
Look at it
his
fall and go through the
grappling
deck.
hook. He's gonna pull out his grappling hook and he's gonna sink it between the chain links of so basically how I'm imagining it is you've got the chain side that's attached to the anchor, and then you've got the chain side that's attached to the big old wheel that pulls the anchor up or down, and he's gonna grab the one that is connected to the anchor and just like hook an arm around that big old wheel that you use. Sorry, I don't know about the ship terms, but he grabs onto that and he turns himself into a chain link to hold the anchor and keep it from snapping off.
Okay.
So-
Feel give me athletics or if you got another idea.
No, athletics is good. I feel like it's just raw strength moment. Should probably use my armor check penalty because he's in his armor. Alright, that's a 14 on the die for a total of 18.
That's my fucking brother, dude. Sorry.
You're able to hold up. In fact, you're able to pull the anchor up and latch it onto the ship so it won't fall out.
As he starts pulling up the anchor, oh! Ripples with muscle, fur sticks out everywhere. Poof! Oh!
Gravy.
I can't believe Biscuit was the alpha the entire time.
He's a unit, look at him.
Gravy.
Hi.
You see that there is a sailor hanging off the edge.
I was gonna help with the child, but I'll help him.
Fucking kid, you gotta help this guy.
You see this sailor that was supposedly being suspended by rope has been thrown off and he's now hanging for dear life off the edge. How would you like to help him?
I will rush over. I have an inventory. I have a rope. I'm going to throw my much better quality non-ship rope over the side, or however close he is.
I bet Mom
And
would
yell.
take that out for you.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna loop it and throw it over the side and go, grab onto the rope!
let's see how well you do it. Roll me an acrobatics check.
All right.
You can either do that or roll me basically for the equivalent of like a range attack we can do. Some of the math works out. Do that unarmed attack. That would be that went wrong. That basically in the action section here, there'd be an unarmed attack there. The math equivalates for it, so that'll be counted as your range attack basically for this. You can try to do that to try to hit him basically with the rope, or use acrobatics for me.
I will use that or
acrobatics.
Yeah, it is the same. I'll punch him. Cat, grab the rope, punches him.
I do that because it makes it a little bit easier for the math.
Very good. I like lasso him like I do like the cowboy spin.
I
like to imagine that Malikai taught me this.
So that with the 23 for your roll, you're able to basically sling the rope around him and able to help him clamber back up onto the ship with your aid. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank God. I thought I was a goner.
You can thank Mama Maria. She gave me this rope as a present.
Oh, please, her. Oh, please, Mama Maria.
Mama Maria.
Oh shit, I also just realized I meet the strength requirement for my armor, so I should not have used an armor check penalty. My bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
So, with that.
That's okay, I already succeeded, it's fine.
Yeah, I was going to double check a Joe Cat's rolls too, and I was like, huh. It was like, check it. Anyway.
Is the woman still calling for her child, that her child's missing?
If you want to look for her, feel free to give me a perception check, and because you have sent imprecise, you get a little bit of a bonus there for me. Or you get a better chance for it. So feel free to roll me a secret perception check. The way to do that, as you're looking around, you're going to want to press that button there, the eye, and that will do a secret check for me. That's the one thing in Pathfinder 2nd edition where it'll roll. Only I will see what the result is, and so you get kind of mysterious. I'm like, how is this? What did you get?
Oh, mystery box. Literally in the chat box.
Ooh.
Gravy, you begin to sniff around. As you begin to sniff, the assault of just salt water and just the stank of the cloud and the ship and everything else. It's like it's really hard for you to kind of determine what's past the ship, but you get a sniff of something. Paint. You remember seeing a child that had like a painted toy horse. You remember that smell? You know what red smells like.
I smell red.
If it's better than seeing red? Question mark?
Yeah, probably.
You're able to sniff out and find the child that is trapped behind various barrels and bits of debris.
I will help shove them over, pull them out.
And be like, you can't just pull them out. Wait.
Oh yeah.
There's some stuff we need to do. It's going to be a bit too tough to do that. Now, you could call upon your allies to come over and help you, or you could try to dismantle the debris with a crafting check. Ooh. Or you could use your thievery, because you really know how to like really get into like certain devices or so, or really kind of sneak your hand in certain places. Know how to carefully remove bits of debris, because if you mess up, maybe the really heavy barrels they're being propped up by the debris might land on the child.
It's in her name. I think that Gravy's gonna call for Mama Maria because she's a mom. And like moms have under stress, moms have superpowers when like a child is involved.
That's true.
So Gravy's gonna call out over the thundering storm, Mama Maria!
Dum, 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 dum. You hear the footsteps. What is it? Are you hungry? Are you hurt? Are you tired? Do you need a nap? Also, stand up straight. You're hunching. Why are you hunching? Oh my goodness, there's a child in there.
I'm sorry, I'm posting a gif of what I imagined that Mama Maria just did.
Chat won't know what that is.
It's the policeman from Cloudy with a chance of meatballs just running.
Flintlock wood!
Flintlock wood!
Mama Maria is rapidly approaching your location. What do you do?
He's going to feed you. Do not resist.
Oh Could I help Mama Maria? Can we work together as a team to
figure
get
it out.
the child at?
Tell me what you'd like to do,
Okay.
and I will lead you through it.
If Mama Maria, if you lift up the barrels, like hold the barrels up, I can try and grab them and like pull them out.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because that's more weight, and then mine is more like fidangling them out. How's that sound?
Yeah, I like that plan. That's a good plan.
All right. What should we roll for that, Zoran?
All right, Mama Maria, go ahead and give me an athletics. You should not take your armor penalty, by the way. You can not check mark that. So go ahead and roll that for me.
All right. I did not realize. How do I turn on? Oh, armor penalty. I see.
Yeah.
That was a default on.
We're learning.
Oh, come on. Yes.
Mom powers.
Yeah,
Mom
with the
powers.
22.
Mom powers.
And thanks to your mom powers, I'm going to take one of my pity points here and give that to Mama Maria.
Hey.
Oh, hooray.
And remember, chat, basically anytime anyone subs, bits, anything really, it adds up to the bar, or the pity point bar. So with that, you are able to successfully move the barrels with mom's strength. Keep the barrels up. The child looks at you, see it's a tiny orc child. She looks at you, she kind of like holds on to her little wooden rocking horse.
All right, I'm gonna grab her, and I'm gonna you ever see a dog do tug of war, right? Where they their back end, almost like their legs are in front of their head, and I'm gonna do that and try and pull this child out.
All right.
Aw.
So with that, give me a thievery roll. See if you can sneakily get in there without messing with any of the stuff.
Boom. Oh. Boom. I'm learning the buttons. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There we go. All right. Please.
Yeah, you are here to learn. No problem.
Oh, it was almost a natural one. Oh my god. 26, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
19 on the die for a total of 26. You're able to get the child out and return her to her mother.
As we get back the child, I'm gonna look up at Mama Maria and be like, high five, and I'm gonna lift up my paws.
Yeah. She'll do that kneely thing where she one hand on her knees as she kneels down and holds a little hand up. High five.
I'm like, because you're really strong.
She's like, my wrists.
My paw pads, ow.
The beans, no!
And with
Good job,
that,
dearie.
fantastic, everybody. We were able to help beat the storm. I hope that was a good little tutorial on how to
Yay.
navigate your character sheets a little bit, kind of get you started there.
That was really
I
good.
like
It only
how
costs-
everybody else did epic stuff, and Malakai's over there sliding around on the deck the entire time during the storm, fighting for his life. He's over there playing Frogger with barrels and ropes and shit.
Sorry,
Malikai, stop playing around, boy.
Like Malikai pops out from under a tarp. He's holding down his hat. He's like, "Is it over?"
You see that it is indeed over. As you guys see the sea dissipate, you all begin to see your destination ahead of you, which is Osprey Cove.
Yay.
We do the epic thing where we stand at the bow of the ship as the cutscene plays.
Yeah.
It's like Final Fantasy.
Endwalker. No, sorry.
You see, after the storm, the sea's gray and sullen in the wake of the storm. Its surface so restless as your ship cuts through the last morning mist. As Osprey Cove sharpens into view, seven jagged spires rise above the hills like rusted needles, piercing the sky briefly. Not really to the sky, like piercing the cloud. Not what the cloud? What? Who wrote
The fog?
this? Gotta take that suggestion out.
The local shrubbery.
You see several spires poking out from an aisle to the right, as it then dissipates behind the ridgeline. Moments later, your ship glides into the sheltered cove. The docks are slick with rain and sea spray, the wood dark and weather-worn. Beyond, squat buildings clustering like barnacles on the shore, smoke curling from chimneys in the heavy air. No fanfare greets your arrival. You see everybody on the ship is more than ready to get off the docks here. You just you see the dwarf that even kind of brought you all aboard, and you're like, well, thanks for joining us in the Raging Glory. We hope you had a pleasant stay. Now get off my ship.
Oh, thanks, man.
Malikai,
okay.
Malikai like is kind of like hunched over as he walks, like using his arquebus like as a walking stick, like the butt clicking on the wood. He's like, I hate boats so much. Like he has in fact not got his sea legs. He had a horrible time.
Oh yeah, you really took a little tumble a couple times.
I was like, I can't wait to be back on decent, good, solid ground.
Oh yeah, me too.
Well, maybe if you ate better than what you are doing, you would be fine, but that's none of my business.
Mama, does he have scurvy?
Maybe.
Oh.
Malikai just like he's like leads. He puts both hands on his arquebus and he leads in towards it. He's just like, gods, give me strength.
Don't worry, you can get strength when you do a little bit more exercise. Anyway, look at this wonderful new place. Oh, I cannot wait to see what they have to offer here.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see all the new food that you're gonna pick up the recipes for.
Mm.
Malakai's like face kind of like takes on a green shade as you mention food.
As you
I only get to see
guys
more fish.
seeing a couple of fishies near the dock, as you guys begin to make your way down the docks, you see that there is a woman who seems to be basically by her presence and how she is receiving the new guests coming in from the ship. She seems to be like pointing people in different directions, like, oh, you're this, you should probably go over this way. Like, oh, welcome to the Cove, you should probably come over and help this way. Like, oh, if you're looking for this, it's right over here. She seems to be directing everyone to and fro. And then when she sees all of you approaching, she waves at all of you, and you see that she is a slightly more elderly woman. You see she's wearing a symbol of a tankard on her neck. Her blonde braided hair kind of accompanies her as her tunic and banded sandals and stuff. Basically, someone who's not in full heavy armor or anything, basically from what you would recognize her as a cleric. And you see that she is wearing a symbol of Caden Kalian on her neck. She waves at all of you and goes like, oh, it's so good to see some new folks here. Like, she's like, can I get your names real quick? And she's going through a book, seemingly to be like a copy of a ledger that you guys put into. It's like, who are you all? And oh dear. And she's going back and forth. Like, there's so many new people in this ship. I'm surprised. This is more than we had last time. Only like 2 people showed up.
Oh, what's the reason for the boom?
It's like, well, I'm really not sure myself, really, but it's always good to have extra help. They might have been interested since, well, there's a lot of interesting things happening on the mainland, and a lot of people apparently have been wanting to get out. But regardless here, what are your names? Like, what are you here for? And she looks at all of you eagerly and like, oh, my name's Ordwy.
Oh, nice to meet you, Ordwy. We are a traveling group of adventurers looking for work and wanting to see what the new land has to offer.
Oh, adventurers, excellent. We've definitely been needing some help around here. You know, you never know, the random creature or so that might be being dealt with. And
for sure.
It's like, feel free to stay by one of the taverns behind us or so and get yourself acquainted with everyone. And of course, if you ever do need anything, you can always ask for me or one of the other elders. And she will shake all your hands as she receives like information from you, like your names and such. But as she's about to issue you over to one of the taverns, you hear one of the villagers inside town go like, Ordwy! And she goes like Vaden, calm down. But what's wrong? You see this sort of like younger human, kind of like in some like chainmail, like something simple. It's something resembling that of like a guard for the town. He was like, there's a dead man who'd collapsed on the east side of town. we're trying to help him, but he seems really bad. She goes, oh dear, she looks to all of you and says, like, could you please accompany me in case it's something dangerous, or if one of you are a healer.
Like right as he's like there's a man who's collapsed right outside of town. Like Malikai like tips his hat forward. He's like, well, that's a mighty shame. I guess I'll go to that tavern. And then she turns around and is just like, could all of you accompany me? And he stops. He's like, shit.
Of course, we'd be happy to help. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Gravy turns to Mummery. He goes, what if he collapsed because he was hungry?
Well, then there's no time to lose.
We gotta go right now.
Malikai, he sighs, he loads around into his arquebus, and he goes,
As you load your gun and begin to head your way there, you see that there is a man in sort of like slightly rusted plate armor laying on the ground, face first. You see that there are 2 bolts sticking out of his back, and
hold on, wait a second. Wait a goddamn
get a
minute, Zoe.
PTSD from another campaign.
If you swear to turban, I'm gonna beat you with hammers.
He seems to be a ghostly figure.
Oh my god, die!
Sorry, call back from another campaign.
Raccoons.
So you see there's a man there, and there is another individual looking over. You seem to be another elderly person seeming to try to help, but they look at the Ordway and the rest of you and go like, oh good, Ordway, you're here. It's like this man's it's like we don't know how to quite help him. And as Ordway begins to kind of look over the body or so, if anybody would like to investigate this guy, to basically be like, what are these bolts, or like what's the condition of this person, stuff like that, there are various checks in which you can do. Like at this point, Mama Maria, you're really well suited for this, but of course other people who might have some like certain lore knowledge might be able to pick up some things of what's going on. Survival will kind of like let you kind of look at like, where did he come from? You can kind of follow some tracks of where he came from. Medicine is to kind of figure out, like the medicine skill is one way to be like, oh, what is this person's condition? Or like if someone died, what was the cause of death? Like things like that. Or if you guys have any other propositions, anything with your imagination or other ideas you might have, feel free to throw them my way.
Mama Maria will check, see what his condition is. Why not? Medicine?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll like kind of pull, like reach into her, like basically into her boobs, which is like a bottomless pocket, and pull out like a I don't know, a cloth, kind of like put her hand against his forehead and then her forehead against her hand, and then like just kind of like checking him up and down. Okay. Oh, come on. 11.
That's not bad.
Are you happy with that roll?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that one.
I hate it when you and Thurston say that.
You hear that, boss?
you're the devil.
I'm the devil. I'm the devil. All right. So with that, what else would anybody else like to do? I just want to get people's roll first and all.
So Malikai has his arquebus slung over his shoulder, and he's like looking around from under the brim of his hand. I want to roll a survival check to see if I see any tracks or anything like that from where this man has stumbled in from.
Absolutely. Roll me survival real quick, and I'll give you and Mamas your answers.
Ooh, that is an 18 for a total of a 21.
Excellent.
Doran, with my, what do I see with my special Fetchling eyes?
With both of your special eyes, Mama, as you're checking over this individual, you see that he, even with your roll of 11, you can tell this person is dead. This person has unfortunately passed at this time. It's like, the person just passed very recently. Unfortunately, you guys got here a bit too late. You would surmise that he died from the bolts in his back, but as you kind of check him over, he's got like this weird, scaly sort of kind of like rust-colored like rash that seems to like be like really embedded into his skin in certain places, like it's crawling up his neck and kind of like to the side of his cheek. You see this person's a slightly elderly man, definitely probably like late 40s, early 50s. And as you kind of investigate further, you can't quite determine, but you don't know what would be the cause of death 100%, but you would surmise it'd be the bolts that really help send it through. As for you, Malikai, your survival check of 21.
Zoran, is this the start of a zombie apocalypse campaign?
About to find out.
Is that patient zero? I don't like this. I don't like this.
Lick it and find out.
Much itchy tasty, huh?
So with your survival check, you could tell that this guy was running hard. This guy was desperate to get away via the steps that he has left behind. Like you know, this guy was running, but to a certain point to where he seemed to have gotten weakened is where you can kind of follow back to a trail where you don't go too far to get away from the party, but you can tell as this guy was coming here, it's out of desperation.
Yeah, Malikai, like he does not leave far from the party. He's just like I ain't gonna walk in the woods alone. I don't know what's out there. I don't know what chased this man down. He was running from something.
I look towards Biscuit and go, Biscuit,
Yeah.
it's time to initiate guard dog mode. And I just like we flank everybody and like
We get down on all fours, but we're staying.
I'm being flanked. I'm off guard. No!
Somebody cuts too close, and we just start. They leave. We start waking our little butts. You guys solving it? You solving the murder?
Malikai kind of like scoots around. He pokes at the dirt like with the tip of his boot, and as he comes back, he's like, "Well, whatever he was running from, he was beating feet. Looked like he was running scared before he dropped dead."
Yes.
Looks like a murder to me. Smells like murder.
and that's
He was
illegal.
definitely killed by these bolts, but seeing as these little markings on his skin, I am willing to bet that it was more than that. Perhaps tipped bolts, a poison, something. The bolts were not acting alone.
One of the other elders, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I do a crafting check to see if the bolts were poisoned?
Absolutely.
Would it be unethical to check his pockets and see maybe if he was a criminal on the run, maybe
got
this
snacks.
isn't a good guy.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
he's
a
got
good idea, Biscuit.
Maybe he's got
I got a
something
total
stolen.
of a 15 to see if there's any telltale signs of coating those bolts in poison.
With your roll of a 21, you're able to extract one of the bolts and kind of look at them.
No, it was a 15.
15.
Oh,
Yeah, 21 was the one
I'm
above it.
sorry. My thing didn't scroll down. My bad. With your thing of a 15, you're able to kind of look at the bolt and tell that it was indeed covered with something. You're not 100% sure, but this was definitely coated. With the mention of the dogs kind of guarding and maybe wanting to sniff his pockets. One of the other elders there, what you see is to be a more of a wizened elven woman. Let's see here. There you go. You see that she is elder.
My God, she's an old elf. She's old.
So just to kind of give context here,
Oh.
like I don't say this kind of like rule over everybody, just to give you context of like my experience with this stuff. I used to work at Paizo, and there was a excellent developer there named Vanessa, which she only works with the company because not gonna be anything bad, just because life took her away from it. Like, she's super awesome, definitely love her to death. She really wrote this adventure. Vanessa, I don't know how to say your characters' names. So I'm gonna butcher this.
You do put it in the text chat.
Yeah.
Vanessa, help!
How many commas does it got in it?
How many apostrophes? It's an elf name. We gotta have like 5 apostrophes in the name.
That's what it is,
Can I
apostrophes.
see it? Can I see the name?
Absolutely, I'm gonna type it here. I say it as Johedia, but it could be something completely different. It's Johedia.
Johedia seems right.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. No, I think you nailed it in one.
Anyway, love you to death. Anyway, Johedia looks at you all and she says, like, well, like before you all arrived here, he was some of its last words were something about Iron Harbor, about a rush ship, and they were all dead, and before it was too late, he couldn't quite get all of his words out. But it's terrible that he passed, but I couldn't imagine a Gormite would even come here. They usually stick to their own in Iron Harbor.
Gormite.
Like, yeah, Malikai kind of looks up like, a what?
For those of you who have religion, please make me your religion roll.
I'll make a religion roll.
I don't know.
I'm worldly and understand things.
This is why we love Mama Maria. She understands things.
God is dog backwards.
Yes, but
God is dog backwards.
You're God. God.
he's 11. I'll take the pity point for this one.
Yeah, go ahead and re-roll. I already gave you one, so you had one there,
okay,
so.
sick. I've got high scores on these. I just keep rolling low.
Yeah.
I learned this from my 7th husband.
Oh, I like that one.
Mama Maria Adventures for Fudge. She's got massive alimony checks.
Okay. 23.
Alimony, more like all the money.
She got a mansion somewhere. She's out here slumming it with a cowboy and 2 dogs.
Yeah.
So a Gormite is basically pretty much the name given to those who worship the god Gorum. Gorum is a chaotic neutral entity or deity. Basically, he's known as the god of battle or the Iron Lord. He's basically the embodiment of warfare, physical strength, and the thrill of battle. Pretty much, it's like he doesn't care what side you're on, as long as you're doing warfare. Like warfare, you don't really care about anybody. You're just there to basically cause destruction, mayhem, and mess things up. And so
I love corn.
So those of
I was gonna say it's corn.
yeah. I think that's different band.
Different corn.
different band. Anyway, so basically, if you ever meet a Gormite, you will understand that those who worship them respect strength. They're not here to negotiate. They're not here to like, I don't care about what you're feeling or anything else. I'm not here to do this diplomacy stuff. You show me that you're stronger than me and I'll listen to you. It is the strength hierarchy basically for them. So if you can beat them, they'll listen to you a bit more out of submission. So, but of course they'll always begin to work harder and harder and harder to be the biggest and the baddest, you know, like orcs.
Woke.
Like 40k orcs.
Oh my god, they have a teeth-based economy.
So yeah, so basically that's pretty much what you know about them.
Okay, yeah. I'll relay that to the party as well.
Malikai, as he's got like this one bolt like in his gauntleted hands, he kind of looks at it and like points at the guy with it. It's like, well, looks like it caught up with him.
So, do you think they were fighting?
I mean, the Gormite, I suppose. I don't know what all this
he
is
didn't
about.
Turn around and keep fighting. You know, like bears. Some bears you gotta fight them, and then others you lie down.
Well, no, that's a good point. Like, if he's all about fighting things, why is he running?
Yeah,
That
he
is a
should
bit
have
weird.
Should have stood his ground and fought.
Malikai kind of like as he's like squatting down, he's got his arquebus in one hand, his bolt in the other. He's like, huh? He's like, whatever it was, somebody shot him with something's on here. It might be whatever caused that rash.
Do Gormites even use ranged weapons? If they like strength in battle, is that considered what they worship? Like, would they? And he was shot in the back too.
Yeah.
That's not like an honorable thing.
Malikai like looks at Maria. Is like,
Yes, that does
do
sound.
they know how to shoot?
Well, I would imagine that if they like strength and honor, they wouldn't want to do something such as using a regent on their weapon. That would be hidden. That doesn't seem honorable to me.
It doesn't seem honorable.
Malikai
to me.
kind of like clicks his tongue. He's like, he's like, I mean, if it works, it works.
Above board. Yeah, people who use ranged weapons are cowards, so you know it's the way.
I never denied those allegations.
As you guys been having
No,
your
it's okay,
discussion-
honey. We
sorry.
never continue doing much anyway. But
What?
As you guys are having your conversation, you see the two elders, Ordwe and Jahidia, having a discussion while you guys have been going about it. You see Ordwe will turn to you guys and go like, we have to see what's going on. I mean, this is very odd for even a Gormite to even come near, and especially kind of give us a warning is very strange. So if something's happening at Iron Harbor, we need to know. It's like, and she kind of looks at you all and is like, well,
Malikai like tosses both to the side. He's like, well, good luck with that. As he goes to stand up and walk away.
Mama Maria just grabs him by the back of his collar, just like, no.
His bandolier.
Yeah.
It's like adventures.
Like to imagine she does it while not looking at him, just like doesn't even look and grabs him.
He walks behind her as he crosses the other side. She reaches out, just snatches him up.
Yeah.
What he meant to say is, we would be happy to help.
Yeah, that's exactly what
right.
Yeah, and like he kind of like he tips his hat down. It's like, yeah, exactly.
You'll be rewarded 10 gold each for guarding me on the way there.
Now, hold on a second. I didn't know there was a reward.
Will you please escort me to Iron Harbor to help figure out what's going on?
Well, of course.
We just met you, but I love you.
Is like in front of her, and he's like, right this way, my lady.
Wow, what a gentleman.
We just met you. We don't want anything to happen to you. We don't even want you to go.
I appreciate it, but whatever's happening at Iron Harbor, if it affects them, it's definitely going to affect us here at Osprey. So,
we'll come with you.
So, if you're ready to go now, let's see what's happening over at Iron Harbor. And with that,
of course, no time to lose.
We're going to take our first break. While we're on break, a quick announcement. We just got new merch in. We now have an exclusive t-shirt and hoodie of the Journey Through Time series. And of course, we now have new enamel pins in. Gosh, you look beautiful. Of course, we also now have new keychains. So you know the t-shirts and hoodies along with the enamel pins are limited time only. It'll be ending at the end of May 2025. So you know our keychains also are in limited supply. We'll be able to get more if they all sold out. But of course, you want to get them as soon as possible. So be sure to pick up the exclusive merch now before it goes away, along with anything else that you need. Either rock grind shirts, hoodies, t-shirts, all sorts of stuff, cups, desk mats, anything else that you need. Thank you all so much for supporting us. The money goes directly to helping out the show, paying the players, game masters, artists, everything else that helps make the show run. So thank you so much for your support. You can pick everything up at narrativedeclaration.shop. Of course, if the link doesn't work or anything, check the description down below for other links. Once more, that is narrativedeclaration.shop. Check the descriptions down below on YouTube, and thank you so much for supporting us. All right, you guys are going to go ahead and head over with Ordwe as she begins to lead you guys down the coast. You see this kind of road here she begins to take you southward around a bend. And as you guys continue on, you guys arrive here. Now, Ordwe is also supposed to be here with you, so I will try to find her. She's disappeared.
Oh, no.
My paycheck, no.
Where are you?
She'll show up at some point. All right, here she is.
She's gone. She left forever. She's never coming back.
Oh no! She left us. She hates us. She's never coming back.
She's never coming back.
After following the only faint traces of the Old Coast Road, the approach to Kindred's Crossing becomes apparent. Here, the road grows more obvious, with portions even retaining old paving stones as it turns south towards a short, rocky peninsula. To the north, a steep, weather-worn ridge of stones rises 30 feet high into the air, featuring an occasional ledge that appears to provide nesting spots for ospreys. To the east, a road rises up from the shoreline to follow a wide ledge that winds around the peninsula. Ahead, near the peninsula's tip, the road reaches a cleft in the steep shoreline, over which the remains of an old and incomplete wooden bridge would stand. Nearby, what appears to be a freshly wrecked rowboat sits upside down along the tide pools. And with that, Ordwe will say, like, well, if you could escort me through here, I would appreciate it. Just, my old bones aren't what they used to be, but I'm glad to have you all by my side.
Oh, not to worry. I am so young and virile. Look at me. I am the picture of perfect health. I'll make sure we get through this. No problem.
I want to make you roll a fortitude to see if you like stretch a muscle.
Here, we'll do it. I'll do it for fun. Why not? She's willing to do a little bit of a stretch. Fortitude.
You gotta beat me at 10.
Beat at 10. All right. I just need to find where fortitude is.
Excellent. I will teach you. It's right there.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
You do beat
16.
It.
Oh, actually.
You feel a little. You're like, you get reminded of your age. but
yeah, she feigns. Fine. She feigns youth, just like, oh no, I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't want to.
Just over there, she's like, I'm so young, I'm so beautiful, I
just didn't want you all to feel bad with how flexible I am.
Oh yeah.
You would all get so jealous.
I was there when Mama Maria snapped her hip in half in the middle of an adventure. We had to find a barber surgeon, get her a hip replacement.
You hear her stomping, approaching quickly.
On top of that, everyone, please roll me a secret perception check, if you don't mind.
Secret
Need to find where that is. It'll be right there.
Zoran?
Yes.
My exploration activity is to avoid notice.
Thank you for mentioning that, because I was going to bring that up right after. So basically, right now in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, there's kind of like two phases of Pathfinder. There is the exploration phase, which is what we're in now. It's I wouldn't worry about it of it feeling regimented. It's basically defining what it is, because like in Dungeons and Dragons 5e, there's that point where you're going through the dungeon, and then there's point of combat. In the exploration phase, I would ask you, hey, what would your character be doing during this time? Would you be constantly casting a spell to kind of like keep like a buff on you up, so when combat does happen, you have it up automatically? Are you constantly searching around going like, let me listen for things, let me keep an eye on things so we're not getting ambushed? Are you wielding a shield? Are you like, oh, I want to keep the shield up the entire time, so if something does come get me, I'm protected? So there's various spells in which you can do. Tell me what you feel like your character would be doing, and I will help you through that, because there's a section in your character sheet that if you go to actions here, and then in the exploration section there, it'll have, if you go to the browse button here. Oh, sorry. Regardless, when you get there, you see a browse section. That'll give you all the options. Not all of them are going to be applicable here. Just tell me what you think your character will be doing. And
I'd like to fix the talisman, please. Sorry.
You have no talismans. But
swats your hand away. You have no talisman. Stop it.
But let me know what you
Sorry.
think that you would be doing. Like, there would be scouting. Scouting basically gives you a +1 bonus to your initiative rolls. So when combat does start, say for example, if you roll a 33 and the enemy rolls a 33, you would get a 1 up on the enemy.
Okay. I want to do that.
Excellent. So basically find that in the thing. You can drag it onto your character sheet. If you need help with that, let me know. And
I do.
Absolutely. No problem. So basically I'll find that for you. Then I will drag it onto your character there. Now you see on your character sheet there, Joe Cat?
Mm-hmm.
Click that active button for me. What it's going to do is going to automatically go put a buff on you.
Active. On which page?
Should be here if that little prompt helped you out.
Right. In the actions page. Okay. Scout. There we go. Thank you.
No problem. Does anyone else need any help? In fact, I'll go down the list. Froggy.
And I'll flavor it as Mama Maria just holding her shield and her mace up, just kind of like surrounding our friendo here.
Biscuit. What would Biscuit be doing?
Is he pooping?
Yeah, we're not trying to shit.
I'm trying to think of what would be helpful. Oh.
Yeah, you're sword and board, right?
I am sword and board.
There is a thing called defend. So whenever when you get into combat, you basically have your shield raised already.
It's already raised? Okay. I would love to do that then and just be walking with my shield raised.
I need help dragging it on there? Or
No, I got it.
Awesome. That and active. That'll set you up there. As you do that, Gravy, what do you feel that Gravy would be doing as they're maneuvering through the land?
I have my hand like above my on my forehead, like blocking the eyes and like looking around. I think I'm gonna scout.
Absolutely. Go ahead and put scout on. Do you need help with that?
How do I do that again? Sorry.
Awesome. So you can do it. That's not me doing it sarcastically. That's me going, great, good to teach you. So basically exploration there.
I'm in there. I'm in the menu, the compendium browser.
So you scroll down to scout and you drag and drop scout onto your character sheet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Awesome. And then go ahead and click active. And
I'm locked in. Eyes open.
Malikai, what was your thing?
Malikai is as much as at the beginning when he was like when he was all excited at the prospect of getting paid. The moment they start off, he falls to the back of the group and he's going to be actively trying to avoid notice.
Awesome. Go ahead and activate that for me.
It is activated.
Yeah, and avoid notice. Basically, you're attempting a stealth check to avoid notice. Go ahead and roll me that stealth check for me. I'll put that in chat for you to click.
Oh. That is an 18 for a total of a 25 as Malikai just kind of fades into the background.
Excellent. Also, as a cute fun thing, if you hover over your token and press F, you flip. Oh. So if you do something cute.
Whoa, Monteria, calm down! Monteria, calm down!
Now, for movement of Foundry, this is more of just using Foundry than it is for Pathfinder. Just to teach you how to move around. In Roll20, normally you just drag and drop, right? You can still do the same thing here, but if you click your token and you do WASD or your arrow keys, it's like a video game. You have to move around your tokens and stuff like that, and I try to make it as snappy as I could, but this kind of helps you out so you can move your characters.
I did this one to impress my third husband.
You have that work there, Mama Maria. It's very, very attention grabbing. I like it.
Right there, in the middle of the adventure, Mama Maria started throwing it in a four-cornered square.
This is the move that made my ex-husband cry.
Oh my god!
This move made my husband stop drinking, and he was a dwarf.
Do you throw it back? No, I throw it in a 5-foot step.
Throw it back. I said throw it back. Throw the damn fish back. Oh.
Raven just over there got a random fish in their mouth. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Guess I'll starve.
As you guys begin to head over through the coast, you begin to hear a sound. Most of you, unfortunately, do not hear it. I'm actually going to kind of tell you what some of you rolled. Nearly all of you rolled a 1.
All right.
Oh, come on.
You're heroes, ladies and gentlemen.
In fact, the only roll that I'm missing is Biscuits.
Oh shit!
We're going to roll me a secret perception check, please.
Didn't go through. Didn't go through. Did it go through?
Biscuit.
If she rolls a 1, I swear to God.
Biscuit, you begin to your ears perk up. Oh. As you get to hear like help, help! I'm stuck under here. Help!
I hear something.
What is it, boy? What is it? What do you hear?
Can I go take it off towards the sound?
Absolutely. You begin to hear under the boat.
Coming from this boat? Yeah.
What is it, boy? Someone trapped under the boat?
As they take off, Malikai is like in the back and he's suddenly on the high alert as he like raises his arquebus looking around like, where's it at?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Biscuit's gonna reach down, tuck his little paws under the rim of the boat and try to flip it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh.
That's an 18 on the die for a total of 24.
As
Dude, Biscuit be eating that good dog food, all the protein. Jeez.
Launches the boat into the sun.
Yeah. You do the Master Roshi, like,
Yeah.
like suddenly it's not all floof, like you're built like the Hulk.
Yeah.
The boat just goes and it blasts off again with a little bit of a twinkle. Sorry, chicken and stuff. With a little bit of a twinkle, but unfortunately, what you see under it is a horrifying looking creature.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Ah!
What the?
Let me get you an image of this thing.
Oh.
Hey, you don't have to.
Like a catfish crab? What is it?
Oh!
This thing is like a slithering catfish.
You gotta shoot the gator.
It's like a slithering catfish, but with like really gnarly spines on its back. The front of its mouth is like the predator. It's like, and it has two lobster-like claws as it snaps at you all. I am going to ask everyone to roll me initiative.
Above board, this thing probably tastes amazing. I'm just
That's what I was gonna say. Mama Maria just like, lunch.
You flip over the boat. You just hear like Malikai from like somewhere where he's headed. Oh hell no!
So for that, to learn how to roll for initiative, top right of your screen, you're going to see that little icon button. You can right click it to pop it out for you. And then you're going to see a dice to the right of your character. Go ahead and click that dice for me, please.
I'm so sorry. Could you click that again?
Sure thing. Also, before you roll your initiative, because I think because your test sessions, you want to have some stuff there. For you, Monty, I'm going to fix your thing to be perception. And the left side of your character sheet, which would be here, you can set, basically in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, depending on what you're doing, like for Cab, you'll be rolling for stealth for your initiative because you're avoiding notice. In Pathfinder 2nd Edition, you don't, in D&D, you have your own initiative stat that you would get through combination of things. In Pathfinder 2nd Edition, you use your skills. So say, for example, if Mama Maria was going to charge at that boat, Mama Maria would use athletics. So for Biscuit, you can use athletics here for your initiative if you think that's going to be higher than your +5. Because you use your athletics to lift the boat up because Pathfinder 2nd Edition does its very best to enhance those skills for you. To basically be like, hey, use your skills for more than just like a very off roll. They want how you built your character to be effective more. So Maria, you did perception. Gravy, I put yours on perception.
I like how even Zoran like stopped talking for a second. You rolled that too. It was like even as
I
you
saw that. It's going to roll. In order we will roll, because you're escorting her. And so with that, we get to learn how combat works.
Yay!
Now, Mama Maria, it is your turn first. You are a cleric. You basically built your character to basically help out with healing. Now, I'll give you some suggestions if that's okay, or would
sure, I'll hear it.
So basically, during the start of combat, also you should. I'm gonna click this button so you get all your spell slots back.
Thank you.
So basically, you have cantrips as a spellcaster. Cantrips basically heighten themselves half your level, and half your level take the highest. So basically, your cantrips in Pathfinder 2nd Edition are actually really good. They're your bread and butter. They're the thing that you always keep doing because, you know, like in 5th edition, you're like, my cantrip's here, but, you know, like you're kind of not really excited about it. And this, your cantrips are nearly always useful. So for this, you have guidance, which you can point at somebody and be like, hey, you're going to get a +1 to your attacks and the damage. You can shield yourself, which basically gives you like a kind of shield thing, which they both only take one action because in your character sheet, you'll see these diamonds. Each of those diamonds is an action. And basically to identify how Pathfinder 2nd Edition is generally played, you have 3 actions during your combat turn, and an action is a verb. And some things take multiple actions to do. Spells generally take 2, but some of them only take 1. So one thing I would recommend to you is that Biscuit is in the firing line right now, and you might want to give guidance to Biscuit there. And to defend yourself, you can also cast Shield on yourself. Or you can cast guidance on Biscuit, and then you can use your Daze cantrip to do it on that creature over there.
That was exactly what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
We smart. Yes. Okay. So then Mama Maria is going to, actually, she doesn't have a mace. She has a frying pan, and she's going to take her frying pan and smack it against her shield. Hey, you are stinky, and we are going to eat you. And she's going to do a little bit of a daze. So
For the chat member, for people getting the scouting bonus, they all got it. It's just nothing would affect the enemy's turn.
So it needs to make a basic will save, DC 17.
It does so, and gets a success.
Damn. That's okay.
The roll of 23 for that.
So does it still take the damage?
It does not.
Okay.
Actually, it's a basic roll. No, it should take half. My bad. Go ahead and roll damage for me. It's a basic save.
Oh, yeah. 2. It's gonna take 2.
It'll take half of that. Like,
and
so, when you generally do stuff, do me a favor, hover your mouse over what you want to affect usually, and press T to target it. Like if you want to do guidance on someone, it'll automatically put that buff on for you, just to make it easy for you.
In which case, I will, after kind of banging my pan together, I'm going to pat Biscuit on the back. You've got this, dearie, and you're gonna give him a little bit of guidance.
You now have guidance. Now, guidance can only be, just for context, it only lasts at the end of your turn, and you cannot do it on that person for an hour, so you can't keep spamming it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's all 3 of your actions. Excellent turn. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next person. Whoop. Or do we kind of like steps back? Basically, it says like like she doesn't really have much to go against this thing. And Malikai, you know that you were avoiding notice, and because you avoided notice and did stealth and stuff, you would understand that this thing should be off guard to you. Fucking yes. Sorry, I had a key bind for it and I messed up the left foot thing. There you
go. So before I get started, is there anywhere for me to take cover? Could I quite literally step behind
you can use artery as cover? Yes.
Yeah, I can use her as cover. Okay.
You can use your allies as cover 100%.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, like Malikai is just like, and like hides behind her. Well, not yet, at least. He sees Biscuit flip this boat up. This thing jumps out and he's like, oh, shoot it. And where is my target button? Oh, there it is.
Let's shoot it.
Yeah, he gets jumpy and he takes aim at it and he cracks off a shot. In his mind, it doesn't matter what his intentions are. It looks like it's gonna eat gravy or Biscuit. It's like it's gonna eat both of them.
No, he's gonna short me. I'm gravy.
It begins to snip, snip, snip.
And so I will target it with my arquebus and I fire off a shot because I already have it loaded. And that is a 10 for a total of a 19.
Pow! And in there in chat, like, it doesn't show you guys, but because of all that prep that you did, otherwise you would have missed if you didn't do all that prep and stuff. So +1s and +2 become very important in Pathfinder 2nd edition. And just because Cab for Malikai basically did that avoid notice and that made that creature off guard, because if you're hidden from a thing, their AC goes down by 2. So for that, with all that prep during exploration, Malikai got to line up that shot. So go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay, so for the damage, since I am hidden and I am a Way of the Sniper Gunslinger, the first attack in a combat, if I start off hidden, I get a little ability called One Shot, One Kill, which adds a +d6 to my damage.
Boom!
It does a total of 14 as he cracks off a shot. He's like, ah!
That thing takes 14 points of damage, just shearing off, just carapace, and one of the claws just get busted. This thing gets ruined.
And at that point, Malikai will take cover, but what he will actually do is a little thing called covered reload, where I will take cover behind.
Sorry for your ears there, chat.
Ori, I forget I don't know how to pronounce it. I can't speak good. And as part of that, he will actually reload his weapon, and he will crack off another shot as he's like hiding behind her. He's like, kill it now.
Sure thing. Let's hear it. They're gonna justify him so it doesn't kill chat's ears again. Go ahead.
And okay, that is a multiple attack because that is my second attack. As he fires off a wild shot because he actually, you know what? Should I?
You want to do a little reroll?
I mean, I could do a little reroll. I could do a little reroll right now. You know what? Screw it. I'll spend the hero point. Actually, you know what? No, this is a combat for everybody. No, he just fires off a wild shot. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. Gravy.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my daggers and go, I'm gonna turn this thing into sushi, and I'm gonna move my butt.
Chop that guy up. He didn't really need help. He was just trying to chop us with his little pictures.
If you want to move around in, so one of the things in combat, now it's going to be a little bit difficult here because you're right by the water. I'll allow you to go through it just to make it easy, just to teach you this. Always for you, because that would be off guard, only him. Since you are a rogue, one of the things that you want to do all the time is flank. You want to make that off guard ability. So you want to be on the other side, because this is a teaching moment. I am absolutely okay with you going into the water without taking too much of a penalty. It's just like difficult terrain really at this point, shallow enough for you. If you want to go around, you can move it like that. But as you move around, you can press X to make a little waypoint and then move over, and then it'll like follow you in when you release. But with that, that'll automatically detect that you're now off guarding the creature. So as you attack him, it'll do all that stuff for you.
All right.
So if you need help figuring out how to attack, let me know.
I'm gonna click the strike button, correct?
Yes. So in your character sheet, pretty much you're gonna attack with your rapier first, which would be this button.
I'm using 2 daggers.
Oh, 2 daggers. Okay. So basically in your action area here, right there in your actions there, you have your dagger. The top one is what you're gonna want. So go ahead and press that strike +7 button as you target the creature. Make sure you hover your mouse over and press T.
I already pressed T on him.
And go ahead and click that button for me. That's your first attack.
Boom. 24.
Now go ahead and click that damage button for me.
Which one's the damage? Oh, damage button. Yeah.
Oh, you're piercing. You're fine.
10.
Chop him up. What? Chop him up.
That thing does not notice you very much as it at the very last moment. How do you but first off, how do you kill this thing?
Oh wow.
Oh,
yippee!
I like jump past my brother. I do like a somersault over top of this lobster catfish. I splash in the water, and then I take my dagger and I like go down its like fishy backside of its body, like drag it all the way across, like cutting it straight in half.
Do like a twin blades thing from Monster Hunter?
Yeah, but hell yeah.
Just filleted it.
So I have some bad news for you.
Oh.
I has an ability called Death Frenzy.
No.
Oh no.
Malikai watches all of this happen as he is hiding behind Owie.
Death Frenzy is a readout.
Is it dead yet?
The Reef Claw is reduced to 0 hit points. The Reef Claw makes a claw strike before dying. And since you're the one who gave the deathly blow, it attacks you.
He's gonna grab me in his pictures before I kill him.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It says it can't attack because it's dead. I'll revive it real quick.
No.
It tries to attack, but it misses.
I like to imagine it like grabs a little bit of fur off of my tail.
It gets a little tough before it collapses and dies.
Hey, that thing didn't need help at all.
Sorry, bro. I got real scared there for a second. I didn't want you to get pinched.
No, me too. Is your tail okay?
Oh no, there's a bald spot on it now.
Oh, been there.
Yeah.
Malikai like walks out from behind. God, I cannot remember her name to save my life.
Ordwy?
What?
Ordwy?
Ordwy, yeah.
Ordwy. That's what. Okay, that's what. There's a D in there. Walks out behind Ordwy and like it's like, well, looks like they took care of it. I wasn't scared at all. Not in the least.
Mama Maria, we got lunch.
We did get lunch. Good job, boys.
If you just slap a lemon on this,
hold
it's fine.
Hold
It
up.
smells real bad. It's probably gonna taste real good.
We're not out of combat.
Oh.
Put you back here.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You begin to hear the
Whoa.
A
witch.
Malakai's just like waving his gun at the sky. He's like, where is it?
Yeah.
They're in the goddamn hills.
The hills are laughing at us.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I don't take too kindly to that.
Hey, Biscuit.
Yeah, what's up?
Roll me a will save.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Hey, like a will save?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, like a will save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, but hear me out, Zoran. What if it was a fortitude save instead?
That could be cool.
Like, yeah,
Can I
yeah.
use my
It'd be so cool. You'd be so
Can I
cool
get the
and
plus one
handsome.
for guidance to my will save? Because I didn't attack?
Read guidance. You gain +1 status bonus to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, or skills checks you attempt. So sure can.
Yay! I'm gonna use my guidance. Because I'm gonna need it.
Natural 1. You want to use your hero point?
I want to use my hero point.
All right.
Oh, okay, that's an 8 on the die for a total of 12 that time. Okay, but I rolled that one before.
Oh.
So with that,
Do I live?
no.
Do I kill everyone around me? No!
You begin to feel frightened as you start to think. You are frightened too.
Wait, Froggy, you're a fighter, right?
I believe so. Yes, I am.
You have bravery, don't you?
Do I have bravery?
I don't think she has that feat.
I don't think I have it.
I
I'm
thought you
looking
started
right
with
now.
bravery as a fighter.
No, not by
No,
default.
I don't have bravery.
With that,
To me, you do.
Oh,
Biscuit.
thanks.
now you can't see what is happening to you. Now, whenever
just
you
scared.
deal with something like this, there are other actions you can take to be like, hey, I want to look around to see what's going on. Or if you finally find the creature, you can do something called recall knowledge, which means that you can kind of ask like, hey, what are its weaknesses? What are its saves? What kind of abilities can it do? As you try to recall what studies you may have had or maybe encounters you've had in your adventures. So in this situation, this thing is hidden from you. You don't know where it is, but you can probably start looking around to try to see like, where is this thing? You can use the seek action and try to look around and find this thing.
There's something real scary around here. And I will seek. Let me grab that thing. There we go. Let me drag that in there. Let me use nope, that's the dialogue button. Let me
No,
use,
that's okay.
Here we go.
So,
Secret perception check.
yes, please.
All right. -2 because of my frightened. Biscuit starts pointing and looking around, his tail's between his legs.
As you begin to look around and use your snout, you begin to smell something a bit fishy as you notice that there is a little creature over to the right side. Pretty much right here.
Whoa!
You
Biscuit
see,
points.
you see
There's a
this
monkey.
little guy. He's like,
There's a mermaid. Right there. Right there.
That's your first action. It takes one action to seek. You have 2 actions left. What would you like to do, Biscuit?
Biscuit is going to fearfully charge 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so that's my second action. For my third action, he's going to swing his longsword. Ah, mermaid! He hits it.
You hit him. Go ahead and roll me damage.
We're dealing some damage.
Oh, you're still scared though.
Yeah, 4 points of damage. So Biscuit charges up, but the second he gets face to face with this creature, he's feeling really frightened. His frightenedness is renewed, and he swings the sword, but he just kind of slices through a fin.
He looks
And
at
that
you.
is my turn.
Goes, scaring you. This thing takes the damage. Mama Maria.
You leave my dog alone.
Hey! You are the one causing so much trouble. What are you doing here? What do you think you are? She's just gonna berate, and she's gonna try and daze again on this little whatever the hell this is.
You can also spend an action to recall knowledge to figure out what it is.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Could I?
If you
could I
want
try
to,
and do
or
that?
you just kill it and probably never see it again.
Yeah, I'm still probably gonna
Find out.
daze anyway. But yeah, could I recall knowledge?
You
Absolutely.
don't recall knowledge. You find out it's
ahead.
like an ambassador or
So
something.
there's a
So horrible
button.
diplomatic.
There's a button on the UI that I have provided for you. Normally, I just ask you to do a knowledge check. Let me see if I can get that for you real quick. So basically, there's a UI button right here in extras,
Cool.
bottom left.
Extras.
If you click that, you see
Recall
recall knowledge. Click it, and then click the die when you hover over it.
Okay.
So basically, with your recall knowledge, you would understand that this thing is a Hanover. This is a sort of like goblin gremlin
Ooh.
looking like creature with fins.
Oh, I like him.
He is, you know that this thing is a gremlin. It is fey and amphibious. Ask me one question about it. And those types of questions could be like, does it have any weaknesses? What type of things can it do? Generally, what's
Who's
the
his
lore?
dentist?
Does it parlay with humanoids?
In terms of parlay, you would understand for its lore that they like to basically sabotage and mess with sailors.
Okay, so
They would
like,
rather steal the
asshole.
rings off of a sailor's finger as he's grasping for land.
Okay.
Fucked off.
What's
All
this
right,
thing
then
called?
yeah, we're gonna stick with the
Hanover.
days. Oh, what's up?
It's called
Sorry,
a
what?
Hanover. Hanover, yes.
Hanover.
Okay. Yeah, we'll stick
Yeah.
with the days.
Yeah, please don't look up stat blocks. You
No,
don't
no,
want-
no. I'm putting in my notes and
Okay.
drew a little picture. So
So with that, with your days, it will go ahead and try to.
So again, banging my pan against my shield. Bang, bang, bang.
Fails.
Okay, it's gonna take the full 6, and yeah, just the full 6,
Yeah, it takes the full damage.
which is
roll-
3.
Roll. It'll go ahead and take it. And because it fails, Schultz was the basic rule stands. If it critically fails, okay, it didn't critically fail, so it's not stunned.
Nah,
But you see, this thing
Never.
is really messed up.
yeah, it's not
that
that
was-
strong.
That was an action to recall, 2 actions to do that. Or it
That'll be
goes, what's that? And then it goes to Cab. Or Malikai.
Is Ordway is just like, what's that? Malakai's like, shoot it.
you're the one with the gun.
And so what I will do is I will I fired last round. My weapon is not reloaded, which means I need to reload,
Check.
and I will target that little creature. The what is that? Hanover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
That
guy.
thing. The hands man. And I will crack off a shot with my arquebus at it.
All right, you crack off a shot.
That is a hit
With the
for
22.
a total of a 22. And then we do damage. And I am using a round of what is it? Electric elemental ammunition.
Yes.
And so that gives me one extra damage. I do not have one shot, one kill on, so that is 1d8 plus 1 plus 1d4 precision, because I think that's that comes from my wave the sniper. So we do damage.
Pow! 14 points of damage. You see this thing like starts to laugh at Biscuit. Biscuit, you see this thing pointing and laughing at you. Do you like furrow your brow at it? Like do you ever get angry at this thing, or is it always fearful?
Oh, it's just fearful. He's so scared. His jaw is like chattering and his eyes are all big and buggy.
I was trying to lead up to where it's like you imagine this thing's head would explode, and it does. And it goes boom, and just as Malikai's bullet just gets rid of this thing.
Yeah. Biscuit's just standing there, caked in viscera. He turns around perfectly fine. He's like, "Oh, thanks, guys."
As he turns around, I take cover behind Ordway.
That will be the end of combat.
Yippee! Am I frightened still, or am I?
You'll now
am I
no
okay?
longer be frightened.
Yeah, because he's dead. We're gonna eat this thing too?
Well, I am not so used to cooking Fae, but there's a first time for everything.
Biscuit's
like
lapping the brain off his face.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Ava Maria's gonna pull out, I don't know, like a cleaver and just start hacking at the fish.
You know what? You know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of the scene from what is the Witcher series, and it's just like a knight never wastes a kill. Like Geralt is just like, he's like, you shouldn't eat that.
You shouldn't eat that, yeah.
Well, you never know what the value it will have. Either not for us, but maybe just for some merchants, you know.
Yeah, don't worry, Ordway. We'll be really fast with this, and then we'll be back on our way.
Mama Maria, go ahead and roll me a crafting check.
Crafting check. Yeah, I should just keep this thing open.
Yeah, I think you can do at the very top of your character sheet, like how you could drag and move it. If you double click, it'll minimize it.
Good idea.
Congratulations, chat. You thought we were doing Rusthenge? Nah, we're doing a dungeon mission module.
Yeah.
Also,
You know when
in
you're
your
like-
UI, if you want to look at your skills, right there is your skills button. They'll bring up everything for you with all a bunch
When
of
you're
macros.
when you're cooking or you're eating, and your pet is like sitting at the base of the
Like
counter, just
watching you.
staring up at you. That's what Biscuit and Gravy are doing. They're just sitting there with their snouts inches away from the knife as it's working.
It's like when you feed the dog, which you shouldn't do. Like when you feed the dog when you're like cooking something, like you give a piece of carrot. My parents like do that with like they'll put like carrots and stuff. They're like their eyes are on it, like trained, like waiting.
What if it was for puppies? What if it was for puppies?
My dog will do that with Fear. It will just like, she will sit there and she'll just wait for Fear to feed her something.
Yeah.
I have convinced the dog, however, that if I am making something, whatever it is disgusting, because I'll give her like a piece of lettuce or something like that. or like, I was like, oh, you wanna slice of this lemon bupper? Like, oh, there we go.
That's cruel. That's
With your
fucked up.
roll of a 7.
Rolled a 7, yeah.
With your roll of a 7. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
So, with your roll of a 7, you begin to start chopping up like a lobster, and you start getting all the flesh and stuff out. You're doing well into preparation stage. When you just try to cook it, things go horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. Maybe it's just something with the mixture of the spices. Maybe it's just like you forgot to take a toxic gland out that kind of polluted the entire meal. The montage is just Monster Hunter like as you're just doing everything expertly. With that, you've now learned the recipe of reef claw bites in stew.
Oh, reef claw bites.
Club bites.
it's a custom thing, so we'll just have to improv some stuff. But feel free to put a notepad somewhere saying like, I know how to make this dish.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, everyone can begin eating it if they like.
Oh yeah.
Do we
actually, Mama Maria is going to take the first bite. A good cook does not let food go untasted first.
Absolutely. Roll me a fortitude save.
Okay, fortitude. Here we go.
You're going to need to beat a 14 on this one.
Okay, fortitude. Here we go. Oh, hot damn, 24.
You crush it.
Ooh.
Mama.
Oh God, she got the cast iron stomach.
Mama knows what's best. And how do you think Mama did?
I think Mama did good, but can I discern how well this is going to go down with everybody else as well? It's like, it tastes good. Mama's not picky. All right, Mama Maria.
I'll let you
she
take
knows
control.
her cooking's good, but she understands that other people might not have as good taste as she does. Or as iron a stomach.
Raise his hand in the background.
Who wants to eat it next? Oh, and just for that, Mama Maria, you get basically a +2 to your next roll.
Oh, hooray. All right. A little bit of a snack on the way.
Oh, Biscuit is a good boy and waits until he is given his portion before typing in. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll chop off like a few bits, just like a little snack on the way and hand it to the two doggos.
Yeah. Fucking eats it in the sand.
It's like I feel like Gravy is like that type of dog that just inhales it instantly. Like there's no chewing, it's just gone.
Yeah.
Roll me a +2. Oh, roll me fortitude. My bad. You got the bonus in my head. Fortitude, please.
Fortitude.
Here, are we gonna die?
Oh, probably. It's been a good run.
Your tummy ache.
Oh no.
Oh,
Your tummy's bad. You get second one.
Fortitude.
Man, that's okay. Biscuit won't say anything. He's gonna hide it. He's gonna hide his tummy hurts.
The second condition, I'll tell you what that does. You feel ill. Second always includes a value. You take the status penalty equal to the value of the checks of all your checks and DCs with second. So second one, you get a -1 on everything. You can't willingly ingest anything, including elixirs and potions, while second. You can spend a single action retching in an attempt to recover, which lets you immediately attempt a fortitude save against the DC of the effect that made you second. On a success, you reduce your second value by 1 for 2 on a critical success.
That was really good. Mama, thank you. That was really good.
Well, thank you. Do you want seconds?
Here's a fortitude to retch.
Yes.
Now, first off,
but then there wouldn't be any left over for Malikai. Here, you're so skinny, Mio. Here, have some.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Hold on. Gravy rolled.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Can I say what Gravy does? I assume do I pass or not? Because I have an idea for Gravy.
You passed.
Did I pass?
You passed.
I believe you did.
Okay, so you know in videos where people like drop something on the ground and then reverse the footage to like make it seem like it's bouncing? Gravy eats the bites and then immediately just comes back out the way it came, and I just go no, and I just like dig a hole in the sand and I bury it.
Yeah.
No bonus for you. You do that in front of Mama Maria?
Bonus.
Well, when Mama turns around to address Malikai, that's when
that's what I do.
Biscuit starts doing the same thing as Gravy, so she's like retching as quietly as possible to try. I'm gonna make a fortitude save here to see if I can.
Yeah.
Oh no! What's 15?
You needed to beat a 14, so you do retch and you do go down.
Great. Okay, hurriedly bury it in the sand.
Malikai.
Yeah.
You're being offered food. You take it.
Is Mama Maria like?
So also,
Malikai
as Mama Maria is bringing you the food, you can see us throwing up in the background behind her.
No, like she turns around and she's like Malikai, come have some. And like as she turns around, Malikai like he just like he like turns around. He's like looking at the cliff and he's like, oh wow, like these cliffs are awful high. Oh wow! Look at that! Oh!
Come now, boy.
He like elbows Ordway. He's like, you see that right there?
Come, boy. It's rude to decline food when you are given.
Like she turned. he turns around. He's got a piece of jerky in his mouth. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I had a bit of hunger. I didn't know food was gonna be ready. I'm sure Biscuit would like that. Ornery, like, ma'am, you look hungry. You should eat this instead. I
already ate before we left.
Fine. Then I will store this one away and make sure to bring it out during special occasions.
Extra rations are always a good idea.
Bring out the fucking Tupperware.
Like, yeah, put it in the Tupperware. Yeah. Seal it away. Put it in Ziploc. All right, let's continue then. Goes up to the dogs. Good dog, pat pat. Good dog, pat pat.
Everyone who's scouting and stuff, or looking around, if that's your exploration activity, roll me a secret perception check, please.
Okay, I just closed my sheet like a dingus.
I'm gonna go back to defending.
I just read in chat that with this cooking and upsetting people's stomachs, that we're gonna have to start calling Joe Cat's character Mama Maria. That is vile, but it's funny because it's a poop joke.
Oh my god!
So
That's nasty, but it's funny.
Mama Maria, as you were preparing the food and stuff like that, and eventually start putting things away in Tupperware, you notice that there is more that was under that boat.
Ooh.
Oh.
In fact, you find that there was a waterproof leather bag, and inside of it, you find a potion and several coins inside.
Oh, well, this one will be.
I'll
I will take
inventory.
this. Thank you. I'll take this one as a compensation for the snack, and throws the coins into, I don't know, between her boobs.
You see, you found 1 gold and 20 silver, and the bottle you see is labeled as a potion of water breathing.
Oh. Does anybody else want that? Anybody want to go diving? Maria's not. She doesn't have her swimsuit, see, so.
Yeah. Oh, I think.
Like if she like offers it around and like says it's a potion of water breathing, like Malikai just like shakes his head.
I think we should give that to Malikai because I feel like Malikai is real limber, kind of built like a frog.
Oh, here you go, Malikai. Since you didn't accept the snack, you can have this.
Yeah, that's fair.
For
That's
when
fair.
you need it. Here we go.
That's only fair, Malikai.
He
You're
just like
welcome.
takes it. He's like, wow, ocean water breathing. Thanks.
It's an avocado.
Thanks.
In front of you all,
I'm gonna be honest. Malachi would probably be more excited for an avocado. He likes avocados. Wait, do we have avocado in the land? Like, do avocados exist?
Do avocados exist?
Yeah.
Free shavacado?
probably in
Yeah.
some sense Singularian. As you guys begin to head forward, you see that there are 2 weather-worn stone statues that stand on either side of a 15-foot wide rift in the shore, extending
That's
their
beautiful.
arms toward one another. A partially completed, partially eroded stone bridge doesn't quite cross the gulf. In the water 15 feet below, the surf crashes on a worn wedge of stone that might have at one point been part of the bridge.
Hey, Audrey? Oh,
Yes?
what's this?
No, it's just a destroyed bridge.
But how do you pass it?
Oh, well, we never really go this way. It's really a wonder how the Gormite got through.
Well, I mean, if that's the end of the journey, well, yeah, I think
We still have to get to Iron Harbor. The entire isle might be at stake.
How Malikai?
That and I'm paying you. She kind of puts her hands on her hips.
I mean, like, yeah, but you just want us to escort you. I mean, like you want to try and cross the bridge because the bridge is out, and I mean, if the bridge is out, you know, like you
We need to
like,
find a way through.
Look at your shoes, like you those ain't waterproof. Like your feet gonna get wet.
I've never heard of such a more cowardly adventurer in my entire life.
Whoa.
Now, ma'am, I will let you know I'm a professional coward.
Maybe we could just run really fast and then jump.
I could give it a jump. Yeah, sure. Watch this agility, and I'm gonna do a little backward step, and I'm gonna like a dog at the
Roll me
dog
this
show.
athletics check
Athletics?
in chat there. Click that for me. Acrobatics does not involve jumping, I'm afraid.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it does not.
No, I have made a terrible mistake.
It's gonna be funny.
You are doing what we call is the long jump action, which I will explain to you here. I'll put in chat for you. You stride, then attempt a DC 15 athletics check. Basically for this. So let's see.
To hurl myself off a fucking cliff.
Yeah, so it's going to be 15 for this. Check to make a long jump in the direction you were striding. If you don't stride at least 10 feet, you automatically fail your check. I might increase this if I want to. But I won't.
You're the devil.
Yeah, if I'm the devil from the Bible.
Oh my god!
You got a dirty 20. You are able to go watch this shit and make it across.
That was a real clean jump.
Hey, Gravy.
Hi.
On your way there to, you see this little area here? You see that there is a post there, and you see that there is a bolt that is embedded into the post itself.
I'm gonna grab my bought at the local yield target rope. I'm gonna tie it to that, and then
the post or the bolt?
The bolt like an arrow.
Yeah, like a bolt as if like someone shot into that post there.
Does it look like those same bolt that we saw on the dead guy?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take a note of that. I'm not gonna really say anything. I am gonna tie my rope to the post, and I'm gonna lasso the other part like Malikai taught me, because yeehaw. And I'm gonna turn towards.
And I cannot stress this enough. Ha.
More like yee paw. Watch this as I yell out.
I hate you so. Die.
Catch! I almost did. Biscuit, catch! And I'm gonna lasso it to the other side to my brother.
Do I have to roll anything to catch it?
I'll say you catch it just fine.
Yippee! Okay, Biscuit's gonna catch it. He's really excited. It's like fetch, but he can't return it. And he's gonna wrap it around the neighboring post right here. We made a bridge!
We did!
What do you guys think? We can get across on this rope.
Malakai's like tipping his hat back, like scratch his head. He's like, I don't really know if that's a bridge. That's just like a rope.
We made a bridge.
We made a bridge.
My brother's an engineer.
We're an engineer just like you, Malikai.
He just like puts his hat back down. He's like, yeah.
This seems like a fine idea.
Yeah, sure.
You see
It's load bearing.
It's load bearing.
See, Ordway will head up to it. And he sees that she is able to make her way across the rope.
Oh, wow. Just like that.
Oh, I'll make my way. Sick.
Nice going, Ordway. Very limber. Limber. The one that's not wood. Well, here we go.
Then, if she can go, then I probably can. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make your way across. You're real limber, Mamba.
Well, yeah.
Malakai just like stands there, his arm is slung over one shoulder and his hand on his other hand on his hip. He's like,
keep in mind, Mama Maria is probably like 3 times the size of each individual dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, those of you wanting to get across, you can either get across via athletics, or if you're feeling fancy enough to kind of like balance yourself on top of the rope, you can give me a DC 30 acrobatics.
I'll do an athletic.
Lord.
I warn against that one because that is a ridiculous number.
I wonder
wow,
how.
is it really DC 30 to balance on a rope?
Yeah, I changed that to 15. I'm just being transparent about it.
Okay.
I wonder how they got across. Do you think maybe they cut the bridge once they were over?
That might be a possibility. Starts to climb. Oh boy. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You had that?
Do you have oh shit, you're at a
Can I spend inspiration on someone else's roll?
There is no such thing as inspiration.
Or sorry, my bad.
Hero
Can I
point?
spend my hero point on someone else?
Unfortunately, no.
Aww.
Now,
like
I
the avatar
have,
pops
chat
up
has
when you're
given
just like,
me a singular pity point here.
Oh, wonderful.
You have to admit that your cooking was bad to get across.
No.
By admitting your cooking was bad, I'll have to see you have to take the second condition because it starts to rise up. So you know, with the +2 with your rolls, it doesn't help.
No, my cooking's fine. It's everybody else who has to have good taste.
So
They need to learn to appreciate it.
how far along is Mama Maria when this starts to happen? Because I could grapple her. She's just big enough where I can grapple her.
What I will allow,
If it looks like she's gonna fall.
Maria would be kind of in the middle.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna have you do is spend a reaction called grab an edge.
Okay.
So to tell you what the grab an edge reaction does, basically, if you ever see the curve little arrow thing, that's called a reaction. You only get one of them.
Right.
Well, like during
Per
combat, after the first round, you then get your reactions.
Right.
This happens where it's like, oh, something has happened and now it activates. So for this, things have happened. You must succeed at your choice of an acrobatics check or a reflex save. Usually in the climb DC, which I will set at 15 for this. You got to add your handhold and you can climb. So 15, you can use your acrobatics or reflex save to prevent yourself from falling deep into the water.
All right, I will reflex. Hiya! Oh, come on, man! Come on, man!
You could just take that sick into it. Your food was on that grate and getting a little.
No! Never!
Come
She'll never
on.
do it.
She'll never do it. She's going to the rapids.
It's that or death.
Death it is.
You fall. You fall into the water and begin to basically rush, and the water begins to kind of like torrent you to and fro, and you find yourself coasting over to the side, and you find yourself back at the shore. You will take. Sorry, that was supposed to be revealed to you. 5 points of damage.
You can see her like hair is like ruined. It's like covering her face completely. It's all over the place. It's just completely soaked and just.
Oh,
Mama Maria, are you okay?
Yes, she's just kind of pulling her hair aside with both hands.
You really got hooped there.
I really need to talk to whoever manufactures these ropes because they are so slippery. These ropes.
It was the rope's fault. It was the rope's fault.
Yes.
Did we
Just get down the
establish
water?
that Gravy's rope was the one you picked out?
Yes, of course. But then it's the manufacturer's fault because they deceived me.
Yeah, it's a manufacturing error. Faulty manufacturing.
like as that happens, and like Mama Maria is like dragging herself out of the water. She looks so like Malikai pretends like he doesn't see because like he knows that Mama Maria has her pride, and he's like anyways, well,
for Mama Maria sticking with the bit, you get a hero point.
Yay!
I love the dedication.
I appreciate it.
It's pretty good.
The pride of a Hispanic mom.
She would never.
Never. She's
So-
trained all her life.
Well, maybe there's
Question.
another way across that they used, maybe.
Maybe.
So, question, Zoran, for this, did you say that you would change the DC for acrobatics, or did you?
Yeah,
leave it
I
at
changed the
30?
thing for acrobatics. It's going to be 15.
Okay. And Malakai's going to attempt to use acrobatics to cross it because he's a limber lad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Holy moly.
I know it's just failure. This is wrong. Don't worry about it. That's a 26. So you got 10 over. You critically succeed, because to crit in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is either a natural 20 to go up a degree of success, or you do 10 over the result that you're looking for. So you do 10 over, you crit succeed.
Nice.
You
Malikai.
It's like a walkway for you.
Yeah, Malikai like slings his arquebus like over his shoulders and like hooks his arms over each side of it, and he just kind of like he just whistles as he like walks across it. He's like, I didn't see nothing.
Oh my god.
And he as he gets to the other side, like, he hops off with like a little like a like he just stuck a landing.
Yeah.
Gravy will absolutely pull out a 10 card out of nowhere.
he spins his arquebus around, takes it out, like, thank you.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
With that, Mama or Biscuit, who wants to go across the rope now?
Mama's a little salty.
Alternatively, you do notice that there is a passageway around the north here.
I was about to say,
slim.
I wanted to use my seek action to see if maybe there was a way around here.
Yes, go ahead and roll me a secret check. See how difficult that's going to be for you.
He goes, you sniffing around.
You go, because of your natural way of tracking, you know, being a Shoony and all that, you find that you're going to be able, it's going to be around the same difficulty, but you have more chances. You can either kind of start going around with that, you can go around with athletics as you kind of like scoot yourself along there, trying to like get you climb along using the footing, or you could try the rope again. Now, because you guys have like tried the rope or so, the way the fell forward here, I'll say that the DC to climb around is going to be a little bit lower. So you guys get a +2 going around now.
Mama, I think you might be able to scooch around the cliffside there. Do you have like a grappling hook that would make the scooch around a little safer, a little easier?
I do have some rope, but it was from the same store I got your rope from, so I don't know how good that would be.
No, a hook. You got a grappling hook.
Hook? No, unfortunately not.
Here, you take my hook. You take this. And he's gonna pull out his grappling hook. And can I use giving her the grappling hook as an aid to aid her?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Around? Okay.
Go ahead and roll me. Let's see. Roll me acrobatics here. All right. Actually, you tell me what skill, Froggy. Would be appropriate.
Well, probably be
here.
Athletics, because it's a lot of strength.
Go ahead and roll me athletics. Let's see as you're gonna give Mama Maria some instructions.
Yeah. All right, please. Oh!
Ooh.
It's a 3 on the die, and that's total annoying. It's like, yeah, you're gonna want to take your paw, and you're gonna want to wedge the grappling hook where it's got some purchase there.
But I do not have paws, I have fingers.
Oh. Well, think about your hand like it was a paw, and you hold the hook here, and then you're gonna want to get some purchase there. Like, that's a good starting point with that rock. Just put the hook in there, and you'll be safe and secure.
I think I know. My fifth husband, he was a rock climber. I think I know how to do this. It's okay.
As you become stubborn, you do not get the bonus.
I hope that these stories just continue to change. Like, it's just every time. Like, my fifth husband was there, but wasn't he a rock climber? Yes, but he was also a firefighter. But like,
that's why I ended up with him.
Yeah. Whatever. Yes. Of course. I appreciate the help. Of course, but she's like ignoring it. Yeah. Okay. And what will this be? Athletics, survival.
Athletics here.
Athletics. Okay.
Basically, add +2 to this roll. We can mentally do it, so you can just roll it just fine.
Yeah. +2. Come on, something good. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
23.
21.
You
21?
are able to make it with all the grace that Mama Maria deserves.
Yay!
And once Mama Maria is safely across, then Biscuit will try the rope.
Oh my gosh.
No fucking way! So that was a total of 10.
Your tummy ache comes back as you're across the rope.
No. Yeah.
You're not through. You didn't succeed.
Oh, I wasn't trying to. I was trying to go right here.
Okay. So You're midway, and your tummy ache comes back. Now, I'll say the tummy ache comes back if you want to take this pity point to re-roll. Otherwise, you're going in the water.
Oh, I'll take a pity point reroll. That's fine. I'm okay with vomiting when I get to the other side.
Now, unfortunately, that's something evil of you.
What?
It has to be very obvious that you're throwing up. Mama Maria's cooking, like remnants of the shells and the claw and all that.
That's okay.
Comes out.
That's okay. That's okay.
What is it? The dog? The
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Feel free.
He's moving like an inchworm upside down across this rope, and he gets to the middle point, and he just starts gurgling and burbling and turning kind of green, and he just like slowly starts inching his way the rest of the way.
Roll me an athletics check here.
Please, 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 please. Okay, 17 on the die, total 22, success. And as soon as he's at the other end, and he scampers and starts major dog retching. And then he gets up once everything is out, wipes the corner of his mouth, and goes, "Oh, sorry, it was the stress of the situation. Really stressful. Oh man, and I lost all the cooking that I ate, that good, delicious cooking." I can roll like a deception.
Yeah, can we do like a...
Yeah, so basically
right now.
roll deception, and you have to beat Mama Maria's passive, which is you have to beat a 17 of her perception.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I threw up, so let me see if I can get rid of the sickened real quick, because if I can, that'll help with my lying.
Nope.
Okay, and now I'm gonna roll my deception. Oh.
Mama Maria,
20.
you see through the lies.
If Mama Maria looks around as Biscuit lines, the moment she turns to Malikai, like his hat's tilted down, like he's not making eye contact, like he didn't hear
Tail
nothing.
is between his legs. He's touching both his forefingers together on his paw.
Well then, and she's just gonna hand him aggressively back the grappling hook. Thank you for your help. Clearly you didn't need it from me.
You're welcome. Thanks for the grappling hook back. I really appreciate that.
Just cursing up and dwarfing under her breath. Stop believing.
Well, thankfully we were able to get across. Let's go ahead and continue
That's
on.
right. We all made it across.
In orderly
Yep, pretty
well.
good. Yep, nothing happened. Just cross the rope. Yep.
Just cross the rope.
Yep.
We did it. I'm kind of hungry.
That like as Biscuit says that, like Malakai's walking around using like his arquebus like as a walkie stick, like his knees buckle a little bit. Like
Biscuit's gonna take out a ration and start eating it. They're still vomiting on his fur.
Gonna pout the whole way.
As you guys are moving forward, Biscuit, something. What about in here? Just like, oh no.
Zora's just like something.
Something.
Can I do another fortitude roll while I'm eating my ration?
I'll allow you one more because otherwise you can't actually ingest the ration.
Thank you. Oh, thank God.
You're able to puke it up and finally eat something that you consider to be edible.
Yeah, little dog treat, little milk bone.
Now, unfortunately, because of a thing I have here, it's being really odd here. So I'm going to roll this one thing. Now, just because, actually, Biscuit, you hear, and then something hits you.
No!
Dealing only 1 point of damage to you because of your shield. It was able to kind of like scratch your cheek. But I need you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bully you, but
Don't bully her more. It's funny.
That's okay, I like it. I like being
this is
bullied.
established friendship dynamic. Like,
This isn't a Biscuit thing. This is a me thing. I like being bullied.
Oh no.
like, swats you.
Something fires at you from on top the ledge, and I'm going to ask all of you to roll me initiative as this sort of stunted creature from up top fires at you with a crossbow.
Oh.
Froggy.
Malikai is just like hanging in the back of the party and like sees this bulk of and he's like, oh shit, like grabs his hat, like scrambles around a corner or a ledge or whatever.
Return fire! Return fire!
All right, I'm missing rolls from Gravy and Biscuit.
Can I use athletics again?
Let me use perception again.
I'll see if we're doing anything really athletic.
That's true. I was just
So.
walking.
Yeah, so you can do a perception check for me, please. I know Malikai.
That's true.
You are trying to stay hidden.
Yes, I'm trying to avoid notice. I hang in the back, but all mysterious and tall and pale and have a snarl.
Doing some stuff
Love it
here.
when you like do that voice and it's like you're just like you're so handsome and cool and good to get along with and
It's because I am. I'm charismatic, even though I have like a +1 in charisma. I'm so cool. I'm great. I'm amazing.
I'm so cool. Everyone wants to be my friend.
Yeah, but I don't let them be my friend because I'm mysterious.
I'm mysterious, and that adds to my appeal.
Yeah.
That causes them to want to be my friend even more.
I'm not socially awkward or anxious at all.
One of these creatures
ah!
skitter
Whoa.
down the hill straight to you, Gravy. You see these things are giant centipedes.
Ew.
Oh, hell no.
They skitter down the hill, seemingly at a command of a whistle, and begin to try to bite you, Gravy.
Oh my god, the centipede whistle.
Ah!
Now it has hit you with a 24. Your nimble dodge will not help you here
Uh-oh.
as you die.
I
It
just-
deals
Dead.
it deals 3 points to you, but I need you to make me this fortitude save, please. As its fangs make a stab into you.
Oh god. Fortitude. Oh no! Ouchies, ouchies, 7.
Be sure to click the button in chat for me next time. So with
Button in chat?
Yes, the Foundry chat.
Yeah, it's the Zorn the Wizard, like him prompting you a fortitude.
Oh. Oh, I see. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's okay. It helps you. It helps with the math, though. You're learning. It's okay. So basically, with that, let me double check its number. Oh, sisters.
Now it's my turn to start barfing up stuff because
Yeah.
You begin
I
to
don't know what it
take.
is, Zoran, but you going, uh-oh, sisters, sends me for some reason.
I'm gonna put this on you. Like you'll take this damage later, but for some reason the thing is not wanting to transfer over the thing. Basically, you're taking you took some additional damage.
Ow.
Additional poison damage that bites into you. And that was basically its second action. It's gonna try to go again. And it misses.
Oh.
Nope, don't like that.
Gravy, it's your turn.
It's Gravy's turn.
Ah. Oh god.
It's time to start the gravy train. And by
really
gravy
long-
train, random stabbing.
This long crab. Ah. I'm gonna stab at it.
Watch out for his teeth, brother.
I did it. That's why I'm bleeding. I turn around. There's like a chunk of blood oozing out. No.
They just start howling. No!
Stab.
I love how your attack noise is just
It's Dog barking. Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh, I didn't target. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I won't consider that to be a thing. Go ahead and target and try again.
Try again. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's my house rule. If you forgot the target and you just rolled, whiffed into the air,
Doesn't
then,
count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark.
Oh!
That's worse.
Oh no!
You got a hero point.
I do. I will spend the hero point.
All right.
Oh, I actually gave myself 2. No, I gave myself 3. Uh-oh. How do I get rid of hero points?
Just re-roll. I get you.
Yes, you have to use them all. No.
I'm in the mark on my sheet now. Is
I
there we
fixed
go.
them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go ahead and re-roll.
Reroll. Oh, much better.
There you go.
22. And then click the damage button.
Yep.
Oh, 7 points of damage.
This thing just sneers at you as you stab into it. A bunch of blood basically just pouring out.
You're cruising for a bruise in there, bud, and I'm gonna go for a second attack.
Yeah.
This one is the +3 map -4,
Yeah.
right?
So because now this is your second attack. Basically, things with the attack trait, you can't always get your full bonus every single time you attack. So this is what we call a multi-attack penalty. So with your dagger, you hit it once. That was your +7. Now it's going to take a -5 penalty, but because your dagger is agile, because it makes it a little bit easier for it to maneuver, instead of -5, it's -4. So that second button there, that MAP -4, that's what you want.
Okay. Oh. 16.
Yeah, even with that, even with the multi-attack penalty, you still hit. Roll me some damage.
Get stabbed, idiot.
And so you guys know, like, like in D&D 5e, dual wielding, sometimes you need like a feat for it, or it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
This in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, you just do it. You can attack with either weapon as you go. As long as you can hold it with one hand and stuff like that, you're good to go.
Heck yeah. I stab him another time with 7 points of damage.
It falls down dead.
And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it a 3rd time.
It's dead. It's dead, bud.
Do it. Yeah, do it. Yes. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm just gonna stab the body, thinking it's still alive.
Do it.
And it's like to the point where it's like clearly dead, but I'm still stabbing it over and over again.
Do it.
And then, after they investigated the adventurer's warpath, they found a centipede stabbed 47 times.
47 stab wounds. As you stab again, I'll consider that's your 3rd action, and then you'll be done.
Yeah, that'll be my 3rd
Its
action.
antennas were cut off. Its mandibles
give him the
were cut off.
special that we
Its
learned
legs
at
were
that
cut
London
off.
port. Give him the London special.
I call this one the London Fog.
I feel terrible for teaching you guys London spell.
I use that probably every day of my life. I say give somebody the London special because of you. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh no.
Every day I go to get the mail, I'm just whispering the London special as I'm like opening with a letter opener.
What's the London special?
The
Is
London
it stabbing
special,
someone?
it's basically when you go to Britain or whatever, and they're like, the London special is like some guy mugging you and just comes up and stabs the shit out of you. It's a crime.
It's a joke about knife crime.
Amazing.
So basically, this individual who's on top of this ridge, because like kind of tisks a little bit with its missed shot, looks at Biscuit again. Well, it didn't miss; it hit you, but like did not do the damage it wanted.
Yeah, I'm still alive. I hear you.
Yeah, you need to die.
Oh,
I have to do this manually because I have like a ranged weapon mod thing that's interfering with it. And it's like, you need to reload. It's like, it is loaded.
that's okay. Take your time while you kill me.
Okay. Oh, roll a natural 20.
Hey!
Oh.
Nice.
Hey!
Great.
So, bam!
I was joking! That's a joke!
It fires off at you. You were defending, so that means you had your shield raised.
Yeah.
So you can block a lot of
Can I
this.
shield block? Yeah, I'd love to shield block.
So in the chat there, on your side, you'll see a block button. Click that for me.
Yes, thank you.
And then click damage on the left side there.
Oh, weird. I'm clicking block.
Oh, actually,
oh,
no, actually, I lied to you.
you did. Something's not right.
Very first round of combat, you do not get your reaction. Your turn. Your thing has not come up yet, so you can't even react to block. So sorry, you're gonna have to take all of this. But it's only 10 points of damage, but now you're below half now. So now you're struggling.
10 points of damage.
So as it shoots at you, this creature will start messing with some of its stuff as it points at you and whispers some words.
Malikai, I'm getting hooped over here, please help!
Another centipede comes out.
Oh no!
More bugs.
We'll slither down to here. Use multiple of its movement to get to you. As you bark, it tries to bite at Biscuit.
No.
It succeeds.
No!
You are not. You're not supposed to be off guard, so it would still hit you because it's sickened. Actually, no, you got rid of sickened, so you're fine.
Oh, I thought I was sickened one.
No, you got rid of it. Remember?
Oh,
I
awesome.
forgot to take it off you. My bad. Yeah, you were
Oh,
good.
fucking wicked.
You because you had defend up. That means you had your shield already raised. You had clink because the +2 AC. Now to explain to people what that means, in D&D 5e, when you had a shield, that was just like a +2 just stat buff to your AC, or just a random buff to your AC. In Pathfinder 2nd edition, when you have your shield, it does not automatically give you your AC bonus. You have to actively spend an action to say, hey, go ahead and basically use that. For MP, the podcast versus count. Oh yeah, they're doing it just fine. So
Sorry,
basically,
ignore that.
oh, you're good. I'll delete that for you. So basically, with a raise a shield, that will give them the +2 to their AC because they have 3 actions in their turn. They have to spend an action to go, I raise my shield, ka-ching! And because of Biscuit's exploration activity, they just have their shield up raising all the time. It's like, I'm going to make sure I'm protected. Because of that, Biscuit will not get attacked by this. I got the math figured out here. So for that, Biscuit, it is now your turn. And so, raise a shield does not last indefinitely. It'll end at the end of your turn. But for now, you have your shield raised.
Yeah.
You're probably going to want to refresh it when your turn comes back.
Yeah, 100%. Malikai, I need you to shoot that one. It seems to control the long crabs, I think. That's what I think. And he swings his sword.
Crab.
Striking. Missing. But he's in a lot of pain. He's lost quite a bit of blood. He's got some rips and tears in his thick leather armor, his hide. So he's missed. He draws the sword back, and I am going to use exacting strike, which allows me to make my follow-up attack without the penalty, the multiple attack penalty.
Yes.
So I'm going to strike again. Oh, and he misses again. And for his last action, panting with the effort, he raises his shield.
Swing. Yeah, just reapply that buff.
Yeah. He's whining. He's in a lot of pain.
Mama Maria, it is your turn.
I guess I'll help the dog, even though you disrespect my cooking. So yes, I'm going to cast a heal. I'm going to concentrate heal on Biscuit Barkman as she does a kind of round circular motion. You know, like that the people who do the chalk and try to draw the circle in like one fell motion, but she does that with her pan.
Now, you want to do the 2-action version?
The 2-action, yes.
Yeah, go and target Biscuit for me, and I'll do some cool effects and stuff.
Yes. Okay. Roll healing. Hoo-yah!
You healed 13. I got you healed
Thank
there.
you, Mama.
Yeah, I got you. No, it's okay. I got you
Sorry,
here.
my bad. Sorry, my bad.
No, thanks for helping out. And get yourself healed.
Let's see. Is there anything else?
Oh, thank you, Mama.
Yeah. Of course. Just make sure you kill this thing fast.
Are you at the correct HP where you should be, Froggy?
No, I should have that 13.
Okay, my bad.
But I don't want to touch it because I don't want to fuck up what you're doing.
No, I'm making sure I didn't mess you up. That's your 2 actions. Sorry, Joe. Okay, go ahead.
I don't believe I'll do with my final action. I will guidance on.
What did you believe? Let me help you out.
Well, what's up?
Oh, I'm sorry. You said you don't believe in that you're thinking through something.
Sorry, I don't believe I've given guidance to Malikai yet, so I will give guidance to Malikai.
Yeah. So you know that debuff is now gone at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to put it on everybody. Yeah,
I can put it on. Okay. Then yeah, I'm still Malikai. Yeah, I have Malikai.
Oh, you did not target Malikai. Target Malikai and cast it again, please.
Yes. Correct. I need to remember to do that. There we go.
No, you're good. You're learning.
I have guidance.
Guidance.
Shoot the crab whisperer. Shoot the log crab whisperer.
I'm guided. I can shoot.
I can fight.
Cab, it's your go.
Okie dokie. So, question on the crossbow armed crab whisperer, as we're calling it, I guess.
You do see them.
Okay. Do I have a clear line of sight?
Yes. They seem to be kind of over the edge shooting stuff.
So
in fact, they should be here. My bad.
What I'm going to do, I am going to move over here as my first action. Actually, hold on, wait a second. Zoran, is going prone an action of itself, or can I just drop prone?
Prone might not benefit you, is what you're thinking.
So here's the thing: when you are prone, you can take cover versus ranged strikes, and you take greater cover as you hunker down.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So my question is going prone an action of itself, or do I just drop in the dirt?
It's a good question, actually. Well, I would assume standing up and going down. Yep, drop prone's an action. In fact, it is right here. Drop prone. You fall prone.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to how do I grab this? Let me grab this.
Yeah, you will take a penalty shooting though.
Do I?
Yeah, so while you're prone, let's double check. Let's read through it together. You're lying on the ground.
Minus 2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls. Okay, all right. Well, never mind then.
Yeah.
I missed that part. I was just like,
remember, you can use your friends as cover.
I can't use my friends.
You can
as
get
cover.
behind Mama Maria and take cover.
But see, that's the thing, is it puts me closer to the centipede, and I don't want to do that. As a matter of fact, crazy. You know what? Malikai, like, Biscuit's just like, Malikai, help! And Malikai run.
That's insane, bro.
He runs this way.
Runs this way. Runs this way.
He turns around, lines up a shot on the crab whisperer, and will. Malikai, help! Turns around. Malikai is like, he's like high knee running away.
What the fuck?
And I will fire off a shot at them with a +9.
Oh,
just hits.
Nice.
A hit is a hit.
Thanks
to
Mama Maria.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is my first attack of the round. And because I did roll stealth for initiative, I do get my 1 shot, 1 kill, which gives me plus 1d6 damage.
Great.
And also, because I'm using an elemental ammunition, I get 1 extra point of electricity. Who's Zappy Zap?
Get tased, idiot.
Get tased, idiot.
Whoa, jeez. Sorry, that made me jump.
Oh my gosh.
I must be deaf. It's not that low. I guess I might stuff
Thunderbolt and lightning.
You deal 11 points of damage. Oh, unfortunately, your D6 or D4 you rolled low on, but
yeah,
tons of damage to this creature.
And then I will spend my next action to reload. And that is all 3 of my actions.
Artery will see that one of her escorts is being harmed, and we'll look to you, Gravy Barkman, and we'll cast heal.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much.
You get healed for 10 points of damage, Gravy.
veterinarian care in this party is just immaculate.
It's really good.
And then she will
Some
cast
bald
shield
spots,
on
but it's
herself.
good.
And that is the end of her turn. Well, the dead giant centipede's turn would have been there, but now it's Gravy's.
Get away from my brother, you hoser! And I'm gonna charge Centipede with my daggers.
I can't wait for the moment when Gravy and Biscuit flank something, and Biscuit goes pitter patter, and Gravy goes, "Let's get at her."
Let's get at her. All right, I am going to stab. How dare this thing attack my brother? Stab.
You haven't flanked.
Yeah.
Or off
Do I have to
guard.
click anything for flanking?
You don't need to do anything. It automatically detects it. So go ahead and attack.
All right. I am targeting. 18.
Awesome. That's a hit. Let's see that damage. That
Damage?
sneak attack damage.
Boom.
Oh, fancy flourish in there, bud.
Boom. How do you kill
14
it?
points of damage. And with my last action, I just, again, just keep stabbing it over and over and over again.
Die, 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 die,
How do you
die.
kill it? 45 stab wounds.
I saved you, Biscuit.
Oh, I'd be dead without you, Gravy.
Oh, I'd be sad without you, Biscuit.
I'd be sad and then dead for sure.
Oh yeah, I'd be sad and then dead too.
Yeah, the sad first and then the dead after. Hey, we gotta kill that lady over there still.
Yeah.
She's shooting at us. Quick before she can summon another long crab.
God, I hate that this thing is like, ah, man.
Long crab.
You should have loaded. It loaded. This thing's been loaded the entire time. Thanks, Foundry. It's okay, I'll get it. This thing attacks Mama Maria.
I can take it. What are you going to do? Nothing.
If actually misses you, just
Yeah.
reloads, tries again at you. So you guys know I would be rolling off the sheet, but I have a rage thing for Cab that's missing with this NPC. A 16 does not hit you. Misses twice, doesn't do anything to you. Biscuit.
Gosh, you remind me of my second husband. He also didn't know where to shoot.
Okay, so what is the situation with this terrain? Can I get over there?
It did. Unfortunately, don't specify all that much. What I'm going to say is that
it
if
looks
you,
like there's a gap.
I'm going to say that if you want to get up there, I want to say it's difficult terrain for you, or greater difficult terrain. So every movement's 10 as you start moving your way up there, like this kind of slope area.
Yeah, Biscuit starts barking and charging at this poor little short stack. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and here comes, 15. Okay, here's the difficult terrain. So 10, 20, okay. So 2 actions to get over here. Third action, he comes up and he's gonna wallop her with his shield.
Oh no, short stacks. Biscuit's Gravy into
He's
special
got
interest.
short stacks.
Yeah, he crests the little ledge, comes up, and as he is rising, Kong brings the shield into her, rolling for damage. 6 points of damage!
Oh, you seemingly broke their jaw. Just Kong.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all of it.
Mama Maria.
Okay, well, seeing as this lady doesn't know how to respect her elders, I actually don't know how old she is, but let's do another dance, shall we? Just back at her. Just like, you are a terrible shot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. She succeeds, but it'll still take half damage. Go ahead and roll for me.
Yes. That is going to be a 1. 1 damage. Oh, I could have sworn I targeted her.
It's okay. That's 2 actions. You got 1 action left.
I'll guide on gravy, shall we? We'll do a little bit of guidance on the gravy.
Get on the
Feels so-
gravy train.
Malachi.
I feel like I'm on a track.
Yes. So I saw that somebody in chat said that you do have to spend an action to activate a round of elemental ammunition. So that's my bad.
Yeah, we all make
What I will
mistakes.
do-
It's one of the
Yeah.
things that like we're all learning, and you're learning Gunslinger, and I leave that responsibility to you, and that's good. That's a
Yeah.
good teaching moment. Thanks, Chad, for helping.
And it's also one of
Unacceptable.
those where
Death.
like I was talking to Zoran about this before, but like apparently there's a little bit of funkiness with elemental ammunition in Foundry, so I didn't get a prompt or anything for that. But now that I do know, I'm going to spend an action to activate my elemental ammunition as like what is it when he loads the round into the gun, like he shoves the bolt forward just like a little bit harder, and there's like a there's a spark of electricity as he will then target this person that Biscuit is fighting and fire off an electrified round. That is
That's
a
a
hit
hit.
with a 19. And so now we do some damage. I don't have one shot, one kill anymore.
Gunshot incoming! Headphone users, beware!
Sorry,
have to
I'm
add
just
this
a
in
chubby
manually
person.
every
Don't
time.
worry.
Just like a dog with a gunshot.
Yeah, little China. Yeah.
Fire the gun! Fire! Oh, you rolled bad.
Yeah, no, I rolled really bad. There's a total
Aw.
of a 6.
But boom! Tell me how you take this person out.
So as this person is like up on this ledge, fighting Biscuit, Biscuit clocks them in the jar, and as they stumble back, they move into into a clear line of sight as Malikai like looks down the barrel and he's just like, nobody gets the jump on me. And he just,
Hey, what time
and
is it?
sends a-
Looks up in the sky.
it's high noon. And he just puts a round directly through their chest.
And as the creature falls, that's the end of that encounter.
I
Hooray.
spin my arquebus with a flourish. Yippee.
And if I could take permission just for our time here, just to kind of quicken some things along, you find that they had, I'll put this in your party stash. I'll teach you how to access that next time. You find that they had a crossbow on them.
Wow.
Like a hand crossbow. Wow. They had a club come to their side because you got close. A rope, hopefully it's high quality. A toolkit on them. I think so. It's type toolkit. Basically, it's more of a healer's kit.
Ooh.
About 20 bolts and basically like kind of like a vial of something called lethargy poison. And kind of clearly marked there. And as they kind of do that, kind of checking on stuff here. That you see the centipedes will also have no loot. And you see Order would be like, we have to hurry. We have to get out of here in case there's more of people like that.
Yeah, I agree. I got some goodies from her, but we can distribute them later.
Here, let me help you. Oh, you're good. Never mind. You
Just
got
Malikai and this.
Oh, yeah, I'm a good boy.
it. Yeah, you're real good. You really dug the claws in there. That was
Good boy,
impressive.
good boy.
Oh, wags his tail.
Order would help escort you all forward. And for those of you looking at the bolts, give me a perception check. You don't have to make it secret for this if you want to investigate the bolts there.
As we're walking, Biscuit can offer the poison and all of that to Malikai, and then the healing kit to Mama.
Mama Maria.
What should
Mama.
you say?
Yes.
You see.
As they're... Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
No, it's okay. Gravy, your perception roll is you look at basically like these bolts or so. You'll notice it's similar to the bolt you found in the post kind of further south here, and you also recognize the kind of same design and style of the bolt that was inside the man.
Hey, this is the same bolt that was in the guy who's dead on the road.
Oh, we found the killer! We killed the killer!
Yeah, we did it.
We did a pretty good job.
It's been doing a pretty good job. You guys were able to successfully escort Orderly past this section and make your way over to Iron Harbor.
Oh.
Hooray!
And of course, we'll get to see what happens all with Iron Harbor and them entering into the area next time we get to play Rusthenge.
Yay!
Oh, yay!
I have to say thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you really enjoy what we do here, please stop by our YouTube channel at youtube.com/narrative declaration. Of course, you want to help support artists and everybody else who can help make these things happen. Patreon.com/Patreon or blah, 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 Patreon/narrative declaration. There we go. And of course, if you want to pick up an item on your way out in the gift store, it is narrativedeclaration.shop. But of course, these adventures won't happen without the amazing players that play in them. I'm going to start us off from left to right. Please tell them who you are and where they can find you. Starting off with you, Joe Cat.
Yes, I am Joe Cat. I make animations and stuff and guides on YouTube. Best well known. I'm doing a silly little guide to Monster Hunter, and the second episode will finally be coming out next week. Actually, the end of this week, actually.
Yeah.
And you can find me there to watch that on youtube.com/JoeCat.
Of course, next up is the very fluffy Froggy Lock.
It's me, Froggy Lock. I'm this fluffy in real life too. I am a professional artist and, a live 2D rigger, VTuber, variety streamer, all that stuff that I mentioned before. You can find me on all kinds of social media under Froggy Lock. I've been Biscuit, level 1 dog. Thanks for having me. Always such a delight, always such a joy.
Along with being other dog, we have Monteglue.
Hi. Oh gosh. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I'm actually going to be guesting on another friend's channel, Xanil's Grim, tonight, actually, where I'm going to be playing not a dog, but a different character. But this is a lot of fun, Zora. This is a blast. I'm very
my God, yeah?
I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah.
I love our characters.
I love it.
I love the crew.
Malikai, help! Turns around, running away.
Running away, yeah.
I think someone said in chat, it was like, it's a mom, her goth son, and they're taking their 2 dogs for a walk.
Now, hold on a second. I resemble that remark.
Resemble?
You resemble that remark, I see.
You resemble it.
I'm a 6'3" goth dad.
Yeah, they're married for tax benefits. There's no love here.
Yeah. Where can they find you, Monty?
They can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. I actually didn't say that the first time, but twitch.tv/MontyGlue. I'm a variety streamer as well. I'm also kind of a VTuber, but I do a lot of tabletop RPG stuff. And then on Wednesdays, I'm over at twitch.tv/TheUnexpectables, where I run our main D&D 5th edition campaign. It's our second campaign. It's a lot of fun. They're in a really, really cool place, like Sky Island vibes, where they ride in the back of dragons, have aerial combat with bat riders. It's a lot of fun. So, come and check that out if you're interested. Love to see some folks.
Speaking of goth dad, we now have Cabal.
Hello, my name is Cabal. I'm your favorite frightening cabinet cult leader and hooded hoarder host. You can find me over at twitch.tv doing my live streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So it's allowing, of course. You can also find me on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, every other platform under Cabal or Cabal VT. And I've been playing Malikai Black Barrel, the level 1 Fetchling Gunslinger, Wave the Sniper.
Of course, I have been your host and game master for this evening. I'm Zorn the Wizard, and you can find out everything about me at zornthewizard.com. Whenever I do get the stream and stuff, please come over and say hi over on the Twitch channel and stuff. I love talking to the folks and shooting the shit with everybody. But of course, if you enjoy everything we do here at Narrative Declaration, you can always find us at patreon.com/Narrative Declaration, and of course, same name for Twitch, YouTube, stuff like that. And just for people updating here for the stream and also people watching the VODs and stuff. Basically, these VODs kind of go behind, basically like our little paywall thing. So if you basically sub to the channels, Patreon, stuff that goes up there. But if you understand how the world is, if you can't pay or afford anything, then it'll go out for free. These episodes go out for free on a bi-weekly schedule as I send this over to our editor. He will start editing everything, start getting everything all nice and prepped up. and these will come out for free over on the Narrative Declaration YouTube channel. So don't worry, I understand times are tight. So if you want to get these for free, just wait and everything else. Save your money if you want to watch these for free. But of course, if you like supporting us, which all the money goes to help out artists, players, game masters, everything that we do here, because we do a whole bunch of stuff, really. We greatly appreciate the help and support there. Helps pay for a lot of people's livelihoods here. So we greatly appreciate your support there. Of course, thank you all so very much for watching. We will see you all next time. So long, farewell, and goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
That's a threat.